Ooh. Hello, everybody. Well, every 0 person that's watching right now. Welcome to the stream. So this is session 4. We had a little bit of a break last week. Wasn't my fault at all. And now it's time to continue. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. So let's get the other people in here. There we go. So, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. What happened last time?
We had just gotten to the inn, and we walked inside. Ryan fixed a barrel. It's important. It's gonna play a vital part late in the story.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then we found found out that the innkeeper was dead on his table, just dead. And now we're trying to figure out why. They had a burial for him and everything. Currently, we have the keys to all the rooms in the inn, and we went into a room. A person was in the bed. When we touched the person, they disappeared into smokes. And we are very bamboozled. And then we looted the dead innkeeper's room. And that's where we are.
Oh, yeah, you were. Anybody have anything to add to it?
Didn't we find things there, like letters to some people who had been sent or not sent?
Right.
It was letters to like all the jarls to save or find his wife and daughter.
Ah.
That
went while ago, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Was it wife and daughter though?
Wife and son. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, son. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I even named the wife now. That's great. I'm such a good DM. Yeah.
Did you name the barrel?
I did not. That's up to Ryan. He made it. It's his creation.
The barrel was not named.
All right. Let me see here. Right. Yeah. Okay. So you guys went to sleep last we finished, right? In the stately snail tavern. You're on the second floor. Let's go to the second floor here and take a look. You're right here, and you sleep quite well. Like you've been up for quite a while during the night, right? Trying to figure stuff out. So you're a little bit tired in the morning, but not really worse for wear. You're happy to be able to get a nice sleep in a proper bed for once, even though it's a little bit, threadbare and kind of grimy. It's still nicer than sleeping in the cart or on the road. But let's roll a perception check. A DC 10 perception check.
Oh, I automatically pass it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I still have +10 on visual checks.
But you can get a natural 20.
It's an audio check.
Oh no!
Because you're still in your beds, so you're definitely not seeing anything.
Oh, it's only a 1.
Oh, God damn it! Bud gear.
20.
Oh, I named all the innkeeper's thralls as well. Okay, that's a waste of space.
That's horrible.
Do you even know which one's which?
Yeah, we have the blue and the yellow 2 and the white one. Of course.
How can you tell the difference between yellow and yellow 2?
Shh. There's a difference, okay? They are people, okay? They're not just colors. So whoever succeeds, you hear a ruckus from downstairs. When you wake up, it's still dark outside, still in the middle of the night. So it's who succeeded? Ryan and Loki.
Yeah.
Both Gear and Vig succeeded. So you guys wake up. The other people are fast asleep. So what do? You hear like a ruckus from downstairs. tables being overturned, maybe.
Can I try to listen better?
That does not sound like standard activity.
It does
It
not.
flips the table.
You hear like a yelp from one of the girls as well.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna get up, walk down there.
Yeah, and
You're not gonna wake anybody up or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
They're sleeping. They went to
I
bed late. It's understandable.
Money and
Oh my god,
what's
he's
his
gonna
name?
wake people up. So rude.
The other guy.
The other guy. Okay.
Guys,
Bodgir, you can pull your guy downstairs then.
I would just slap them as I go, like, wake up.
Like you walk past them. Okay. And I will set the scene here. Let's see, what is the scene actually? I think I need you. Do I? Yeah. I need you. I need you. And I need you.
oh. He needs us.
I need these guys. I need this dude. Okay, I'm just adding some dudes here.
Just some dudes, nothing to be worried about. They're not bandits at all.
Okay, of course not. How would you ever think such a thing?
I'm sure the wild bones hasn't come down from the mountains.
How would you even think such a thing? Alright, I think that's pretty good. So, you see two of the women, the blue one and yellow one. Well, let's call them by their names. What the hell did I name these guys? Grimo and Asdis. Okay, Grimo and Asdis are behind the bar disc, like kind of covering, and you just as you take a step down around the corner, Bodgir, you see Soti. He was like with the girls, and this. How does he look like actually? Maybe I should take a look at that. Right, yeah. Right. So this clearly a wild Bron, has this busky big hair, kind of dirty. He seemed to have some kind of uniform on that's very, very like faded. You can't really see any insignia or anything because it's so faded. He just, as you walk down, he just pushed this big fat Soti through the one remaining whole window in the tavern, and he just falls through the window, and it just glass flies everywhere, and he seems to be he is sleeping outside now. Let's just say that.
So that's the guard, right?
Yeah, that's the big fat guard.
Okay.
So this clearly Valbron, a wild thing guy, he pretty much threw Soti through the window, the one remaining window in the tavern, as you come down, and the girls are like this.
Okay.
There's three other guys with him, behind him. They don't seem to be wild bronze. They seem to be Ejdlanders. There's like one with red hair. That has like with the bare chest there, and then there's another one with a similar looking tunic as the leader Wildbrom guy, and then there's a guy with dirt blonde hair that looks quite similar. He looks quite kind of like you've seen him before.
How can he be alive?
It's a little guy though.
Ah,
Yeah, he
It's
looks
almost
like a
as if
little
he's
brother,
one of the
maybe.
guys who ran away.
Right, you recognize him pretty much straight away. It's one of the brothers or cousins or whatever to Husk Wild, that ran away. And as Bodgir is walking down the stairs and taking the last few steps, his eyes are kind of just widening as he sees you coming down. Like, he definitely recognizes you.
Do I have time when assessing the situation to, like, not get seen, stay in the staircase and hide and go in a roundabout way in the room, or is it like too close?
Well, this is what Bodgir
Well,
sees.
before he tries this, I seeing this, before I go anywhere near them, I'm gonna try and go out the window next to me. That one's not a window, right? It's just like boarded, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go out of that because I don't have my weapons. We all left them outside.
That is true.
So I can't fight these people. I need to get my weapons.
But they have weapons.
Yeah, they definitely have weapons. You do have your Shiaks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want my weapons.
Fair enough.
So I want to try and just go out the window.
Fair enough.
Which would be a very large distraction to anyone. Not.
You just see, you pretty much just see this happening, and then you just like throw yourself out of the window. Fuck this! Fair enough. So the girls are kind of, oh, help us, Master Bodgir, help us! And then you hear it kind of fades away
I
as
look
you
straight at them, and then jump.
just jump through the window. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so you jump through the window. It's open already, so no problem at all. You don't need to do any skill check or anything.
And then I'm gonna, as fast as I can, try and run around. But
right, fair enough. All right, so
how far I'd get it.
At this point, Sylvig, you come downstairs and you see Bodgir jumping through the window. And as you turn around the corner, you see these 4 dudes. One is much bigger than the other ones. He has 2 axes. He has this busky black hair, very dirty. Like I said, like some kind of tunic, like kind of like a uniform. What you would reckon be a kind of uniform, like a nobleman's guard uniform or something. But you can't really tell what it is. It does have some colors, though. It's red and white. It's red and white. And there's a dude behind him with like a spear that also has a similar looking uniform, red and white. And then there's like a bare-chested dude next to him. And then there's this little guy that you definitely recognize straight away as one of the Huskwild's brothers. So, what do you do, Vic? And also the rest of you guys, are you like towing behind or what?
No.
I will probably like come awake when they slap my face and see them run down and like, huh? And try to follow them. Yeah, I'll probably be like maybe one combat turn behind or whatever. So, yeah.
Right.
Can
So-
I sneak around?
Sylvie, you can do something if you want.
So I was wondering whether they saw me, and if they did not, I would like to. If that's it.
Yeah, they definitely saw you. Since you didn't know what the situation was, you just kind of walked down straight into it.
Okay, so they see me then.
Yeah, you're right in front of them now.
Okay.
You see the window that was whole last night is broken, and you can't really see Soti outside, but you can guess, I guess.
And our weapons, they are
In a
like
box in the barn.
in the barn.
Mm-hmm. He puts in the barn in the evening when he goes to bed.
Oh, okay. And the window, that's the one on the left then, right?
Yep.
You're also gonna jump off the window.
You're also jumping out the window.
Well, I'm considering my options. Can I? So I'm not sure how the doors, where they are. They're here, right? Where I'm putting my token.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was considering running on the table and going through that door instead of the window from behind.
But it looks like there's a window on the end of the bar disc.
Yeah, that's the window that Soti got thrown out of.
Yeah.
It is now very conveniently open.
Well, then I'll go there, sir.
Oh yeah, okay. So you want to jump up on the bar disc and run, and then jump through the window.
Sir, I will run like the wind.
So let's see. What should we use for this?
Is there a running check?
I'm thinking that this kind of like acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
So some agility thing maybe.
Right, do I need to do that? I mean, it's just running, right?
On a bar disc.
Yeah,
Jumping
and
up
also
on it.
there's people swinging the
it's called
weapons and
void.
stuff.
Okay, right.
Do you have jumping, climbing, and balancing?
Oh boy, nope.
Mm-hmm. Do you have agility at all?
I have 1.
You're like the
I have
worst rogue.
Oh,
Does this mean that this is a bad idea?
Yeah, you're not very agile, huh? What's your dexterity?
According to this game. I've got 0 dexterity. It's not the minuses.
I would say maybe not. Try that.
Okay. But the kitchen has a window as well, right?
The kitchen
I
has
think
a
you
window,
could
yeah? It has 2 windows.
not jump up on the thing and just run normally.
Then I will go into the kitchen, if you please.
So as you run to the kitchen door, Astis, the yellow girl, she grabs you and says, "Please help us, Master Vig!"
And I will scream to her, "Come with me!"
All right, and
Like I know what I'm doing, which I'm not.
all right, the 2 girls they grab you and follow you through the door.
Then I go to the window and I, well, whatever, jump or just walk, depending on the height of the window. I guess I can just cross it if it's low enough.
Both these windows are closed.
Then I open them with the way the windows should be able to be open, right?
Sure.
Like shutters.
So, yeah, that's easy enough.
The window, right?
And as you open the window, you see the wild guy is opening the door behind you. And
is there anything that could like slow him? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna move like the oven, but
he's already opened the door.
okay, wait, whatever.
So let's roll a roll here, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you jump out the window. Oh, actually, let's roll another roll. Okay, as you jump out the window, you jump straight into the warm embrace of Bodgir.
Great.
Hey, bud.
He kind of catches you. Oh,
Oh,
kind of
great.
surprised.
Why fancy meeting you here, sir?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
help the girls or anything? They're struggling getting out of the window with their big skirts and stuff.
Well, I'm going for my spear because I mean, what's the point of helping them if I can't handle the guy behind her?
Come with me and get stuck in this window so they can't follow me. Ooh.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, so you guys see the girls are struggling getting through the window there.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
Help them, Volgear, and then I would go for the spear.
I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, seeing them, I don't know, pull them through. They need help.
I will grab your staff.
All right, you can quite easily help them through there, and they seem very thankful.
And then once they're through, I guess I'll just hold the shutters shut, because I'd assume I'd see the guy who just opened the door, right?
Yeah, he's
I don't
in
think
the
holding
kitchen now.
shutters against someone that has an accent is probably willing to use it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, but it's either that or I let him through.
As you are closing the shutters, he says, "Give us Magne Bite and we will be out of here." He says.
I'd try and lie, but I don't have any skill. I'd fail.
So
Oh.
I don't know when the timings are, but you should tell me when I can reach the barn.
I'm just not gonna say anything
He just closed
'Cause I've-
shutters.
because I was
Um,
thinking of saying that he already left, but I'd fail at lying because Bodkir's not very good at lying.
And you hear behind the shutters, "Boys, they're outside." And
Oh no!
one of the dudes goes through the main door now.
While I'm stood here, can I see the guys that were up on the tower, just by us.
You don't see them.
Oh no.
But like it was Loki, right? That saw them before. Did you remember what they did last time, Loki?
At the cave.
When you were walking around the premises, you met the guards in the tower, right?
With the ladder now.
Oh, right, the two guys at the top of the tower.
What were they doing when you met them?
They were looking at, like, outside, right?
They were drinking, I think.
Right.
And I did the hand wave, and they hand waved back like everything's great. So if they are traitors, this will be a mighty, powerful betrayal.
Or maybe they're just drunk and
All right, so let's go to Magne and Korbli. You are so we're pretty much just behind the Vig, and you see him rush to the right, and you hear him scream to the girls, "Come with me!" And you're still kind of out of. They can't see you still because you're still up in the staircase a little bit, so you can decide what you want to do.
They also just turned around.
I would just like to say the thing that I just grabbed my pouch of stones.
Okay.
Pouch of stone. Just as I heard the ruckus and everything, and that was the one thing I grabbed from like the table, or like from my pack before I ran down and everything. So if I have any movement left, I would like to slowly like get down the stairway and just peek around the corner.
Sure. As you peek around the corner, you see there are 3 dudes trying to make their way out of the main door. One of them is already outside. You
Solveig, what's going on?
So this is running, right?
Yeah, but he has yelled, "Come with me."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hear him?
Yeah, I would say you can.
So where are we at in terms of timing? Am I already outside of the...
It's exactly as it is now. I just kind of let you guys do
So
first.
how is he talking to me? He's screaming from inside and I hear him from outside?
Yeah, it's just a open door into the kitchen and then the shutters of the window. It's not really soundproof or anything.
Okay, so he says what's
Also
happening?
means.
What's going on?
We are under attack. That's what's happening.
These 2 dudes that are still inside can turn around when they hear you shouting up there. And you see...
they see me in the stairway. Like I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm not good at being stealthy. So like they probably see me like peeking.
Yeah, definitely. And you recognize the one in the front with the dirt blonde hair as one of Huskwild's siblings.
Wait,
And
and
the guy in the
So
kitchen.
who are these guys? I'm sorry. I'm sort of lost. Who are the Huskwild? Who are they?
It was
That's-
the bandit who attacked us.
Yeah, your first combat encounter in the game.
Oh my god!
You know, the
You're
group of
almost
guys
died.
who killed you. Remember?
Yeah, these are the dudes that almost killed you.
Okay,
And
fine.
as he sees you, he looks at even bigger eyes and like points. They are all here.
And as he says that, I'm gonna, if I have an action,
Sure.
do I get what?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. I'm gonna grab out of my pouch. Gonna pull up a stone, and I hold it in front of me. And I cast a spell using Sadering instead of Virding, so I get it off in one turn. I'm gonna put in. How far is the distance here? I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. I'm gonna target the guy in the black.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the sibling.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Sadering, and don't fuck me now, please. Spell level. Submit. This should be a DC 13 and modifier 1. God Damn it!
It was great. I would have exploded if I rolled an 18, I think.
Yeah, I would have exploded it at a 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, fine. That was 18 points wasted, but great times, great times. For fucking
So you kind of get constipated for a little while, and then nothing happens.
yeah, I look very determined, but all I essentially I do some things with, and then and the piece of and the little stone that I flick just and I and then I back up the stairs.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's roll initiative right now. It's time. It's time for initiative, guys. You can finally fight something.
First time in 4 sessions.
Oh, dude, my initiative's gonna be so high.
Do you guys remember how to do initiative?
Not in this
I
sheet.
don't know how to do it on the sheet.
I think it's
I guess.
a D10.
I'll just roll it normally.
Oh, but I don't have my weapon.
Oh yeah. Remember, you don't have your weapons right now,
That's why I said mine's gonna be so high.
so you need to recalculate. You can look in the character sheet inside of Roll20 as well.
A D10.
Yeah, D10 exploding.
Oh boy.
Okay, so my initiative would be. Do you have an initiative? Can you bring up an initiative tracker?
How do you do that?
There should be a thing for that, like up in the left, in the little widgets and stuff. There should be something for initiative.
Don't you
I
love it?
think it's supposed to look like a clock, maybe.
God, you got the same initiative as me, even though I have +3 and you have nothing.
Yes. Okay.
Turn order.
Yes, but mine should
Damn you,
actually be
Pixie.
6. There we go.
Yours should be 6.
Yes. Or actually, you know what? Since next term I'm gonna do the same thing, so and that's a spell. So I'll wait a second. Cost.
How do you add your number to here?
You press initiative. You made a macro for us.
Oh, I did. Okay, I'm so smart.
Up in the
This should actually be
attack
at
initiative.
5. Yes. There we go.
Is that correct? 6 and 9.
And mine should be 5. I calculated that.
You can edit it yourself, Manu. Just
Yeah, I did. I just did. I edited it myself. I made it 5.
No, you didn't. I made it 5.
Well, I did it, but maybe you did it. Maybe we did it at the same time.
Something happened.
Where do you edit it?
Yeah, the little clock symbol.
No, you can't see it anyway. What you have to do is either on your character sheet or like the Roll20 character sheet, or up in the left corner there should be a button for initiative rolling.
Just select your character first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep, now I see. Okay, it's saying mine's should be -3. No, it's 9. I rolled it first before, and it's okay. I clicked initiative, but all it did was roll it for me. It didn't.
That's weird. That's really weird.
I don't exist. Mine's 9 anyway.
So how do you add people here? Oh.
That's just maybe it's a right click thingy. No, it's not.
No right clicking in.
I can add.
Add me.
Add custom item. Okay. So, what did you get?
9.
I got a 9.
All right. Can you edit that yourself now?
Nope.
Oh, how come you can't do stuff?
I mean, I clicked the initiative button again, but it doesn't add it.
All right. So I'm just.
Why am I the different one?
That's just how it is. Minus. What's the initiative? -3. Okay. 7. Oh, damn, he got a good one. Yeah. Okay. And then we have that guy as well. And he's using Glaff. He's using a short sword. So he is getting 2. And then we have this dude as well. Oh yeah, this dude is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to keep track of stuff here. This is not gonna be fun for me at all. Oh yeah, he has +1 in initiative modifier. Okay, that's interesting. So he would have. Okay, I'm done with initiative. I'm just gonna.
+1 is higher than everyone of us. Just so we know.
You got really good ones, didn't you?
Yeah, but no one of us has a plus on their modifier.
I have +3
Do you have +3?
because I'm not using my weapon and shield, which gives me -6.
It said -3 when you roll. So
Yeah, that's because I don't know. It doesn't calculate it properly.
I think it's because it thinks you're still wielding the
Yeah,
weapon.
there's no way for me to turn it off in my sheet.
But did you use the initiative modifier macro or initiative modifier in the sheet?
I've done both, and they both said.
Okay. Anyway, you did not hit the sibling, so let's go. So first in the order is gonna be the spear man, and he's just outside here. The girls, I guess the girls are kind of just running away a little bit, just so they're out of the way. Right, so he needs to move. So I need to figure out how this works again. Who is honking the horn?
it's someone outside.
2 combat points per meter of movement.
Right. So he's gonna move up to Vig and attack. So that would be 4 meters.
8 combat points.
I'm guessing that Vig has his C-axe in his hand.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do some stabby stab.
Okay, he's gonna try to attack you.
And he's gonna taste the stab at them.
Oh, he hits.
Oh boy.
He attacks you with his little spear.
Oh boy.
At least it's not yours.
Finish yourself.
But I can parry, right?
Yeah, you can decide how many points you want to spend on it.
Okay, so that's actually the first parry of the game, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think no one parried anything yet.
I remember you using a one-handed light weapon, right? So,
I've tried parrying with my shield.
Oh yeah, maybe. So I don't have my 200 points. I have only 16 points. Then I will use 12 of them, I guess.
all right. So, roll.
So 1d20 under 12, and that's a success.
Okay, so he kind of rushes you and tries to stab you, and you quite easily just move his blade aside with your little C-axe. Lucky you had that one, huh? He kind of looks surprised that you managed to block him at all, but he's ready. So next in the order is Korbli and Bodgir.
Yay.
So how does it determine who goes first out of us?
You decide.
If I'm casting a spell, I should have a -1 on my initiative, so you go first.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to cast a spell, but
How far? I mean, I can't go through him, right? I'd have to go like that way.
And that will give him an attack opportunity.
Mm.
If he has any
And-
points left, that is.
I only have 11 to spend. It's gonna take me.
You have any free movement? You can move the your whole movement if you don't do anything else that turn.
If you give up your parrying,
Yeah.
that is, you get to move 10 meters. Or is it
Guess I'm
10
gonna-
plus your dexterity? How much is your dexterity?
Well,
I mean, my maximum's 10.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll give him an attack of opportunity. I'll run past him.
All right. He kind of he is still off balance from from Loki,
It's not
Vig,
enough time.
like parrying him. He kind of parry him to his right, so he kind of just stumbled to the right a little bit against the window or the wall there. So you kind of easily run past him and get into
I
the barn.
bust through the door.
So you see there's like a big box in there that you reckon the weapons are in.
And then I got 1 meter left, so I can stand in front of it.
And you see in the Bay of Hails, in the hay there as well. You see the little boy is kind of confused and looking up at you guys. What's happening, sir? Does he
Not much. You just chill here.
not much. Does he have a name? Did I give him a name?
Probably, if you gave them all. Maybe you forgot about him.
Oh, he doesn't need a name. He's not important.
Poor boy, he's just a boy.
Yeah. All right. So
Guys, I'll spend the whole thing grabbing my weapons. But the turn after that.
all right. So you try to open the box, I guess.
I mean, I use my whole turn to move, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. So now next one is Corbly then.
Yeah, I'm gonna bolt up the stairs and start pounding on Magne's door.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you run up the stairs and
I would have by this time I would have heard him shout like we only want Magne Bite there.
right. Yeah. So put your guy up there on the top floor then.
Yeah.
And next turn we can solve that. All right. Next one is Vic.
So I've got 4 points left.
Got
because
the
I parried.
world on a string. Yeah, sure.
But if I move, I will take an attack of opportunity, right?
No, because he already spent all of his stuff, so he probably doesn't have any left. So you can just use those 2 to move 2 meters.
But he might.
Mane got it.
Maybe he just chose not to attack me, and he has like a whole 2 points to potentially try and not really
Yeah, who
hit.
knows? He might.
So how far can I move? It's like 2.4.
1 meter, yes. So for 4 points, you can get 2 meters. Not far, but like you could get a bit past him, maybe.
So where's 2 meters? Can I use the ruler thingy?
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
he could just abandon doing anything else.
Well, he
Just-
already parried, so
I already
okay.
carried, so no. So
Shame.
Right there is the ruler accurate?
yeah, it is.
Well, I do that. Can I keep him in my sight while moving?
Of course,
Like-
you just turn around your character.
Okay.
Right.
But what about the guy inside? Oh, no.
Because we have flanking now, right?
Yeah, we do. All right, so I'm gonna the girls are just gonna run around the corner here, out of sight, out of mind. All right, so that's you, and then we have Mane.
Okay, great. And as I see Corby run back up and I hear him pound on the door and everything,
You're gonna
And
get
I turn
constipated
back-
again.
and I turn back around and I peek around the corner again at them, and I pull out another tiny little pebble, and I do the motion again.
Sure.
Doing it again.
And yes, I'm gonna roll.
You can
No.
do it.
Wait a second.
5. Oh, well, that's
Open character sheet. You slow. My computer is so slow. Yes. Roll that. A little spell. Yes. Modifier. Yes. Submit. God, why?
no, it's exploding.
It's exploding. It is. Add what was that? 17 to this. But I also get to remove 3 from that, so it should be 14. Yes. So okay, I'll roll for fumble then.
But fumble is only 20, right?
Nope.
Yes. Yeah, I rolled at the 20 and add the whole cost of the spell.
Oh, but it says 19 here though.
Yeah, but he's not light. He's the gray one.
Yeah,
The
and
gray
they
is
take
19
on.
to 20,
Is
and
Yeah.
is it really? I think
Yes,
it's
it's
only
dark.
20.
the
Yes.
dark is 18 to 20.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
keep track of that better than me. So
17. So
So
that should be
let's-
40. Wait a second. 30, 25 left. Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna sting. Oh my god.
Which page is it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I have it opened. Hang on. It's
We'll probably be fine.
page 84.
We're far enough away, right?
You
What's the
should
range?
roll 1d10 on an open roll of 9 to 10.
Right, a D10. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
1D. All right. Slash R. D10. No. 10. Open roll 1 to 9. I'm just rolling a 1. Okay, it's just a 7. Just a 7. Okay, so 7 plus. Fuck. What was the cost of the spell again? 17. Yes, 17. So that's 17 plus.
24.
Thank you. My brain is being brainy.
Okay, 24. The enchanter loses 1d10 Vintner points from their Vintner capacity
Okay.
for 1d3 hours.
Okay. 1d10.
Could be worse.
Just 1d10.
Could have killed us all.
Yeah, 1d10.
That's
8.
nothing.
And 1d3 hours. Then you get it back.
Okay. That's great. That's great. 8.
You rolled that D3.
Oh right. Sorry.
Actually,
Yep.
it's not enough, and you didn't actually fatal fail. You only fatal fail on a 20.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Never mind.
Yeah, like
never mind. Yes.
the white can't fail at all, right? Can they?
Yeah, the white can fail.
Okay.
They all fail. The D10 you roll, that's the difference. So
Okay.
a white only rolls a D10 and on an open roll of 10, and black rolls an 8 to 10 open roll.
Okay, so it's they
Yeah,
all have the equal
yeah.
chance to fail, but when they do fail, they fail of varying amounts.
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure that the black have a bit greater chance to fail because they
Yeah.
also have 0 chance to actually succeed perfectly.
I think
they
it's
have a
19.
0 chance to succeed.
Is it 19 to 20 for black magic? For fumble?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, you fumbled anyway. We already did it. Now you fumble.
No, that's not fair. Stop it.
I mean, it's only 8 Vintner points. Does it really matter if he has them or not?
Yes.
Okay, you don't fumble because you're not supposed to fumble, but you fail anyway.
Yeah, my spell
You fail.
failed.
You fail.
I am getting very frustrated, and then I run back up the stairs.
All right. Yeah, you can use your combat movement to move
Yep.
up if you want.
I'm going to my room.
All right. So that's Magne. All right.
So that's all of us.
That's all of you, and now is their turn. So,
Pathetic.
Don't need to sound so happy.
but you can move your guy first, man, and move him up.
Yeah. I'm moving it up.
At least we all have higher initiative than them this time.
Right. Okay, so he.
Except for one of them.
Yeah.
We,
Look at him first.
let's see here.
Then the problems are solved.
Okay, he can move 7 meters.
Way to go him.
Okay, he moves. He's just at the top of the stairs. This is the sibling. He's just here at the top of the stairs, after you guys. And the berserk, the other guy, the one without the shirt, with the battle flail, which is quite rare actually.
Oh, flail.
Yeah, he has a flail.
Just
How
get a
far-
piece of like leather, and then you can just tie up. It's on a chain.
Oh, he has a lot of points.
Rest in peace, my boy.
But he can't really get past the other guy, so he's just behind him in the stairs. All right, that's
You live.
2 dudes. They're starting. Where are you guys going? Come back here! They're kind of saying and just running after you guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure telling them where the children and the Magne Bite are is a great idea, by the way.
But
Look,
Magne
it's a lot
Bite is
slower.
a great warrior.
He has this crazy sword.
He
Well, maybe he'll die.
does? I never heard of this sword. Are you sure he has a sword?
It's never been mentioned.
Oh, do I need to put up him as well then, huh? If you're gonna involve him in this.
Potentially, who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do.
I was actually just gonna make him open the door and close it behind me. So I can be on the floor above and look out through the window and cast spells.
Gotta roll initiative again. Because everyone's
Yeah.
done, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nope. There's one more
No?
dude.
I mean, I wanna roll me anyway.
The wild Bron.
4. Terrible.
He is jumping out the window,
Everyone's going through the window. No one knows.
and
it.
he's like, "Come back here, dudes! Come back here, dudes!
Come back.
Just give us Magna, and we will leave you be." He's shouting as he's jumping through the window.
Oh, but
And-
we're not gonna leave him be.
No, Sherry.
All right. So roll again.
I only got 4 this time. I'm just
Yeah,
using
three.
the initiative button, but then just changing it to what it should be. Because I'm lazy.
Can you change yours yourself, Butgear, in the list?
Nope.
So what did you get?
I got 4.
All right.
There's -2, but it's +6 because it's not -3, it's +3.
All right. So first in the order is the spearman again. He turns around. He kind of pushes himself off the wall, and he turns up. Okay. Well, he's not moving. He turns around.
Crap, the wrong one.
Yeah. And he stabby Vigge. So he stabby Vig with that many
Upper
points.
fest.
Stabby, stab. Stab.
And he misses.
Yeah, I knew it.
Right, he's still a little bit off balance, I guess. So he just pushes himself off and tries to stab you with a little spear, and you easily just take a step to the
He has
side.
to learn that I do the stabbing, not him.
Right, he needs to learn about this. Huh? All right, so that's him, and then we have Magne.
Mana again.
Well, I mean, you're at 5, right? Or have you not rolled?
But I forgot new combat turn. Sorry,
Yeah, okay, he hasn't rolled.
Yeah.
sorry.
No worries.
I don't think it matters anyway because I'm just gonna start concentrating on casting a spell slowly and move what distance I can down this corridor, which should be.
Well, let's see if he'll get to do that before the people attacking you.
That's a good point. Yep.
In theory, theirs is a bit low, so you might. Unless it was like only 1 lower than what we got last time, in which case. Ooh.
Of course.
I'm just gonna fuck it.
Just roll a d10 and do
Roll
the
a
minus.
D10, yeah, roll a D10 and see what your initiative is.
Yes. Sorry.
No worries.
8. Okay.
Fast boy.
Fine.
There
That
you go.
doesn't really matter. No.
So it's your turn anyway then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. How do I?
Got to squeeze past
Oh,
Corp.
right. Yes. I'm gonna squeeze past there and just move 5 meters down the corridor. Turn around so that I'm looking down that way, and I'm gonna start concentrating. I'm gonna hold another piece of rock,
Mhm.
pebble in my hand, and just concentrate. And I'm gonna look very constipated.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Perfect. Okay. And then it's Bodgir.
So I'm gonna try and open this box.
It's
What
locked.
do I guess I'll just try and force it open with brute strength. What's the box made of? Is it like a wooden box?
Yeah, just a wooden
Can I
box.
just?
He's
I just-
a craftsman, so he should get a bonus for breaking locks.
Well, nah, I would only get it if I had an axe in my hand, but I use a hammer.
Right, you have
I
a
don't have-
you can kind of put your sea axe in the
Oh, it's a sea axe.
yeah, you have your little dagger, right?
I suppose.
You can use that to try
Does
to
the
bend
box
open.
look sturdy, or
Quite
does it
sturdy.
look weak? Damn
Quite
it.
sturdy. What's your
I
strength?
suppose. I mean, I got the highest strength. I got 4.
Okay. So
but
roll
I
a
suppose-
strength check against 5 plus your strength.
Oh, okay. Strength check. 5.
Oh, perfect again. Damn it. You found a weak point in the box and you managed to break it open in just one round.
Boom.
So
Done, son.
yeah, you
There's a hole in the box.
you just
I know,
broke the whole
right.
lock pretty much.
I just grab everything.
Okay, yeah, you see all your weapons and stuff down there.
So,
Not
and when I say everything, I mean my stuff, Vig's stuff. Is there anyone else's stuff in here?
No, we
Is
don't
it just
have.
our stuff?
Oh yeah, didn't you leave a bow, Polka? Did you leave a bow in the chest?
Yeah, a bow.
yeah,
a staff.
you can grab everything, but you're
Is there
gonna be
anything else in there that's not ours?
no,
Damn it.
not really. You want to steal
Yeah,
some stuff?
I'm just holding it right now. It's like another turn to equip it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You can just pick it up, and that's fine. I'll let you do that
Next
because you got a
time, guys.
perfect. I'm gonna remove your health there if you don't mind. Because
Ah,
it's just
why not?
irritating.
really? Is it? It's important
the way.
information.
It's in the way. It's in the way
Of what?
of the beautiful
the-
scene.
Pixels slightly above my head.
Yeah, it's really not happy. Not happy at all. All right, so that's Borgir, and then we have Korbli.
Yay! So, I'm knocking on the door. What does it do? What's happening inside?
Peer snoring.
You can open the door if you want, and
Oh, it's not locked?
no,
Damn it. Do we still have the keys that we had last night?
yeah, I guess you'd never give it back. So
Great. So I'm just gonna open the door, close. Mom is still out there. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna yell, Mom, get in here!
It's too late. His turn's been.
Damn it.
You just see
Gonna-
me look very constipated.
I'm gonna fetch the keys and put them in the lock and be like, get away from the windows.
So you open the door and Man is standing there. Was just about to open the door when and
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the kids are all under the blanket in the big bed, kind of looking at you. What's happening?
Bandits are here
Sola
for
said,
you.
Bandits for me?
Yeah.
Let me just grab my dagger. Let's take care of this. He says.
Fine, I'm gonna let
Wait,
him.
his sword
I'll
should be in
keep
the
him
chest.
safe.
Yeah, oh yeah. Of course, his sword is
I
there.
have the sword!
Are you grabbing the sword as well?
Grabbing everything.
Do you have the sword?
When you grab the sword, Bolgir, it feels much lighter than it should be.
It's fake. I mean, what? No, or it's just
It's
very
plastic. It's plastic.
They've
Don't be the
invented
best plot twist.
foam.
Come on, be a bit serious now.
Of course.
Okay, so that's your turn, Corbly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not fighting.
So that's well, we have Wig left, but you're a little bit slow today. So it's gonna be the sibling first.
So should you be in here?
The sibling rushes forward. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 points.
I mean, Corbly should be behind the door, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what he did.
Oh, the door open inwards. Oh, did you take a step in?
Yeah, of course. I'm closing the door.
He's trying to lock the
behind him.
door.
Oh, you're okay. You're closing the door. So he's gonna try to force the door. So let's do a strength contest.
Sure.
So roll a d10 plus your strength, I guess.
Character sheet. Character. There is.
And also, I need to see their strength. Let's see here. Oh, he has a little bit of strength.
Yay! 8 versus
So-
10.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Let's see his strength then. I even have them in here. Let's use this. Character sheet, strength. Yeah. Did that work? Oh no, not on D20. Oh, okay. Well, if both of you do that D20, it's fine, I guess. But did that add the strength modifier?
I mean,
I just pressed the button you made in the character sheet.
Oh, maybe that's not a good thing. Let's just roll a D10.
Yeah.
And add your strength.
3. But low is good, right?
Okay, he got a 10. So he managed to push the door open. And he's going to try to attack. I guess you're kind of behind the door now.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to attack Magne. You're standing in front of him.
Nice.
And he went 6 points. So he would have... Okay. He misses. He uses his... he has like a glaive, a short sword. And he kind of just swings it as he opens the door. But he kind of was off balance already. So he misses Magne quite with a big margin. Okay, and then we have the Berserk. The unshirted guy. And he's just gonna rush up behind. So let's say Magne is here. This little dude is... Okay, let's move him in here. And the Berserk is just gonna rush up here. He's just standing outside. Okay. That's what he's gonna do because he can't really reach anybody. He's just swinging his flail like this. Alright. And that would mean it's Vicky's turn.
Finally. So the steady guy already attacked me, right? So I can just back out and keep going through the barn.
You wanna continue running?
Yes.
Alright, then he will try to attack you.
Great. How many points does he have? I wonder, can we parry an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. He misses you.
Oh.
You were already kind of in running mode, right? So you just kind of force your way past him.
Alright. Okay, so going to bot gear, I guess I don't really have to count my points since I'm like... how far is it?
Oh, you just running, and you can
5 meters, so...
you can grab the weapons from bot gear, your weapons. And next
is
turn
the
you can use
sword
them.
There? Does he have Magnus sword?
Yeah, Magnus' sword is standing against the wall there. And
I
you're...
will grab the sword.
Alright.
oh,
Well, if Bogil lets me, that is. Maybe he
Sure.
has for it.
Let's see here. Let's see the sword then.
I can't use two-handed weapons, so
I've got the sword.
you finally got it.
I bet it's worse than my spear.
So it's a two-handed sword.
Right?
It has plus 3 damage and plus 3 SV.
Oh, that's better than my spear. I
Uh,
love it.
yeah, open roll on an 8 to 10, of course. 2 weapon actions, minus 3 initiative,
Yeah, that's exactly like my spear, but...
12 PV,
That
and,
means-
and 120 PV.
This is a legendary weapon. This is as good as crafting can get you.
So I need to know that it's plus 3
But
plus
it's
3.
But it's
Probably
already taken.
not magical then. Unless maybe you'll find out, later.
Oh, but I guess it's not on the sheet because that would be normal weapons. That's
Like, it's a very well-crafted weapon. You don't know if it's magic or anything.
It's not just well crafted. This is as good as it can get.
Yeah, pretty much.
+3/+3 is pretty good.
But I think, Man, didn't you try to see if there was magic in it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing.
No magic in it, huh? Yeah.
It's just very well crafted dwarven thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which still doesn't technically not make it magical, because stuff that dwarves make are like, that's magical almost. It's weird.
That's why it's
for sure.
legendary.
I'm going to non-magically beat these bandits. Death.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know how many actions I have. Can I grab this for any?
You can't really attack anybody. They're too far away from you. But you definitely have the sword in your hand now.
Okay, that's fair.
And you look very happy.
That was
I
what you
guess.
wanted.
Finally have it
I'm
in your
like
hand.
Santa Claus for you.
Now
I
need
just
to
gave
keep
you
it.
everything. Does Santa Claus exist in this world? He does, but he's a real person, not just.
Not the
Well,
hog
Santa
father.
Claus would be. I was
I-
gonna say something, but
All right. So yeah, you have Dreamer in your hands, and that's your turn. And then it's Rudurt,
So they really got some low rolls.
the Wild Bron. He has, how many points does he have? He has a lot of points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points to go there. And that would mean he can still hit you. So he's gonna try to hit you. He has 2 axes, one in each hand. And he's trying to hit you with his right hand right now.
oh, you mean me?
Yep,
Okay.
in your back, but he misses you.
Oh, yes, I
Luckily.
was looking the sword.
That's Magnus' turn.
I mean, flanking rolls only matter when there's multiple enemies.
Right. Did I? How many points does Magne have to spend to hit stuff?
1 million? Oh, wow. What an
Uh,
amazing.
Useful magnet.
And he's pretty strong.
He's going to be so good. He'll
He
single-handedly defeat them all.
he has. Oh yeah, he's not using his 2-handed weapon right now, so I need to recalculate a little bit. I never
He has
imagine
3
him.
less.
I never imagined him not using his 2-handed weapon.
You fool!
Even though
you
you
should have known
designed
this day
This
was
scenario. Fucking play Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Okay. One-handed would be a total of 18 points. Okay. Great. Yeah, so he's gonna take his sea axe and try to hit that dude, the little sibling in front of him. And he hits. And the sibling, he saved some points, I think. So he's gonna try to parry. And he doesn't succeed. So let's see how much damage he does.
Good old 1d10. Open roll on 10.
Plus strength.
plus strength.
Plus.
Oh, amazing damage. One
As low
plus
as it
one
can be.
plus 2. Okay, you got
Oh.
3 damage anyway. 3.
NPCs don't have exemption from our low damage rolls.
Yep. Actually, maybe it's good to know how much health this guy have. Okay, yes, they have this much.
4 health? Wow, he's nearly dead? That's so amazing.
And how much does?
It's almost as if a health bar would be.
You can't
Useful.
Useful. be a minion.
How much does he have? Okay, he has that much.
He probably has like 38.
And
I mean,
what
it
about?
sounds about
all
right.
humans have the same, right?
I have 37.
Yeah, but 37 is the number.
Pretty big.
And what about this dude? What does he have? Oh, okay.
Let me get 37 minus Ryan's con plus their con.
Why minus Ryan's con?
Because
Okay, so that was Magne, and that's a new turn then. So let's roll initiative again.
Oh, I keep going off of the select, so I'm not selecting.
of
That's
3.
2 plus 3,
Plus
which is
3.
5.
Okay. 5 for bot gear.
Wait, yeah, 5.
Mine should be 7.
Can you change it yourself?
I think so.
Yeah, do it, please. Do it, please.
Oh yeah, I'm trying, but wait. Oh yes, there we go. 7.
I'm gonna move it up here so people can see it.
Move what up?
The turn order.
Turn order on his screen.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
see it in my screen. Maybe I can even put it here now.
I mean, everyone can move it separately, I think. I've
Yeah.
put mine in the middle of the screen.
Because why not, right? All right.
Nah.
Everybody correct in the turn order?
Yep.
So the first guy would be the spearman, actually. The spearman is
As
going to
always.
move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 points. And he's going to attack Vig in the back.
Again.
Backstabber.
Mhm.
But this time,
So he would have...
How the
Oh!
fuck can they all attack me while I'm in the barn? By the way?
he got a perfect hit on you.
I mean, isn't... Well, no, I guess...
I mean, you just stood in the door.
Okay, no, I was thinking this was a door, so 2 people couldn't do it, but I guess it's a barn door, so it's pretty wide.
Mhm, mhm.
I mean, it's 2 tiles wide.
So
Yeah.
perfect hit means that he gets automatic critical, right?
He
10.
gets to roll 1 more damage die. Yes.
Right. You
Gonna
should
be
probably
fine.
try to parry. Just a suggestion from me.
Good. And I will, because I got my crazy sword now. You shouldn't roll damage before a parry, because I'm not supposed to know how many damage I'm parrying.
Well, it's okay.
No, I don't want to parry it, but okay.
I mean, technically,
Oh.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Blah blah blah. So I've got like 23 points, I think, with the sword. Yeah, 23.
Yeah, I should definitely not roll the damage beforehand.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna parry for 20.
Actually, you should probably be there.
well, you should only parry for 19. 20 is a waste.
That's true. I'm gonna parry for 19 because I'm smart and not because they told me to. And this is a
Ryan
success.
got the intelligence here, huh?
Okay.
I mean, in different parts.
This was actually a good idea because 15 was fairly high, so
It was.
I did not waste many
My
points.
standard parry number's 13 or 14.
Yeah. And it's actually.
And if I'm feeling a bit.
No.
Normally never go that high. What are the chances of that? Only like 25%.
So I whip around and use the non-magic, very powerful sword
Legendary sword.
to mightily parry. If that's a thing.
What would you like to do? Well, I would like to mightily parry this.
Through grace and power. And non-magic greatness.
So you succeeded, huh?
Oh yes.
Oh yes, okay, that's good. So your the sword gets 18 damage.
I thought just that only ever did
Yeah, if it gets
one.
it only does 1 to the PV if it gets above the PV, the protection value.
I mean, you know that's above.
So the protection value is 12. So you remove 1 of the BV. So it has like 119 BV left. You're hurting his sword. He's gonna be so angry.
119?
Yeah, it has 119 BV left because it was above, the damage was above the protection value.
This is a bronze sword, right?
No,
Huh?
not at all.
But it's bronze.
No, it's no. It's just dwarven metal, some kind of dwarven metal. You don't really know what it is.
Oh, can't use my equipment sheet to work out the value.
All the problems.
All right, so that's done. That's him.
Spent all that time making it for nothing.
Maybe I cheated a little bit with this one. So that's Vig. You're next.
So far, it's using the same qualities of iron.
Okay, so I've got like 4 points left. Which is not great. Was there a movement option where you could just back down carefully in order to avoid any opportunity attack?
Nope.
Wasn't there?
Maybe there's a skill you can have where you can. I don't think so.
It was just like moving but staying. I mean, looking at the guy slowly. There was something.
Retreat, full action, can parry and evade, costs 2 combat points per meter. So you can spend 2 combat points of those 3 to make a careful backing away.
But
I have 4, so I can move 2 meters carefully then.
What's the difference with that?
But doesn't that just cost the same?
Yeah, that's exactly the same.
Yeah,
I wonder if we have like the wrong idea about regular movement, or if they have that.
I mean,
if we move 2 meters from every point, then that's suddenly a different thing.
I think here's the thing. It says here that you can parry or evade, but you can't attack if you make a retreat motion.
Right, it's a full action. That's the thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't take any offensive action, but you can't take any other action except you can make defensive actions if you really need to later on, and you don't engage. Yeah, so 2 combat points. Yeah.
Okay,
that sounds like a fair trade-off. You're essentially, I'm not going to attack right now. I'm just going to carefully back away and keep my weapon ready.
Right. Okay, so you can back away 2 meters then with that.
Great, I'll do that.
It's actually the first time we use retreat, I guess.
Sure.
I have the combat action sheet open here, so I'm like...
Yeah.
The retreating character gives everyone who is in combat with them a free action.
Really?
What?
So it's exactly the same?
No, I think it's to like... I don't know what. It says the retreating character gives everyone who is in combat with them a free action. Described under actions of opportunity.
So it's exactly the same?
That's just stupid.
I'm pretty sure there is an option to back down carefully.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I have not read the combat rules that close.
Yeah, me neither actually, and I'm the freaking DM.
I'm just saying, for simplicity's sake, let's say he gets to retreat now, and we'll discuss the actual semantics of it later to keep the game.
Let's just make it 3 points per meter, and then it's fine.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds good to me. So you can move back 1 meter then, without getting an opportunity attack. All right, so that's Vig. You are at 8. Okay, Magne.
Magne, yes. Okay, so I see this berserker dude with the flailing axe, the flailing...
Flail.
Yeah, the flailing flail. The flailing flail of flailing.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
A flailing flail of flailing for flaying. Yes, I'm gonna just look at him very carefully, take up that the third pebble, and just not do anything else, just flick it at him. And rolling Virding, for fuck's sake. You little fucker. Submit that.
Virding is the thought one, right?
Yes, it's completely silent, completely still, but it takes double the time.
Yeah, right.
So if it can be done in 1 single combat turn, it takes 2 combat turns. Or if it takes 1 minute, it takes 2 minutes. Yes. You little fucker. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
You made it.
Eat granular rock. You.
And you do 2 points of damage.
Now it comes to the thing here. I have actually, as I fling it off, a tiny little bit of blood runs down my nose.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna talk about the tiny little bit of nose hairs.
You take a little bit of nose hair, puts it on the stone, and then. Ping!
I don't know why my mind went there.
Yeah. What happens is that I get to roll because he's moving 5 meters. That's perfect. And yes, yeah. 1d10, open roll of 9 of 8.
Oh, nice.
8, 9, or 10 plus 3 points after that.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
So yes, at least.
It's the one where it's gonna grow, right? It's gonna grow and
Yes.
expand and just hit him in the chest.
1d10.
It's almost as good as
Yes.
a heart attack.
1d10. I'm just gonna roll 1d10 and see what happens.
Yeah.
God, please, I'm begging you, Gave, be with me. 8.
Oh, you can roll
Roll
again.
one more time.
Yep. Or well, one more time we can. Oh.
Fuck. Okay. This is
Well,
better than I had hoped for, but still.
Okay.
8, 9 plus 3, 12. 12 points of damage to him minus any armor. So if he's got my armor.
He has a bare chest, man. He doesn't have a shred of armor on. He has a pair of pants.
Yes.
You should be happy that he has pants on, man. That's pretty much how it is.
His own
I've already seen too
to
much of
block
these
bullets. He needs no armor.
and I just get out.
So
And
yeah, right. So this little stone is expanding.
yes, growing, and it grows. It's the rule says it grows to the size of a barrow stone. And I tried to Google what that was, and that's apparently like the big fucking stones that Stonehenge is made out of. Like I got pictures of Stonehenge essentially, and
Okay.
yeah, barrow stones are apparently big stones that are built for monuments such as. So yeah, it's a big like.
I think that's what like obelix, yeah.
Yeah, obelix.
Right.
Bautastenarna. Yes, it's.
So this little pebble grows and expands and hits him straight in the chest, and a big fleshy wound opens up where it hits, and he doesn't seem very happy about it.
You're doing magic in front of Magne.
Yes. No. Magne can't see anything. Maybe he sees over.
A giant stone head.
Yeah, sees
Got
something flying.
Yeah,
through
from Magnus' perspective right now, he just see the berserker kind of rush up and look around, and then this massive amount of like a big stone just hits him in the chest, almost like digging its way into it, and he's kind of
this is
stumbling
very
backwards.
plain.
That's what Magnus sees right now. So awesome, cool, perfect.
Yeah, and I just get out before I do anything worse.
He
And
he
I
looks super confused and like just grabs his chest and looks at you like he's seen a ghost or something. All right, so that's Mane, and then we have Borgir.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my stuff out of this pile of stuff I'm holding.
You're holding it already.
hammer. Okay. I mean, I'd like to equip my stuff.
It's
and-
equipped.
Okay. So I got my. Well, if it was equipped, then I'm not at 5. I'm at 2. So Corbett will go before me.
Oh, okay.
I was going on. I hadn't got it equipped.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Corbly then.
Yeah. So I am just. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my dagger for the first time ever, because that makes sense.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna use all my points and try to stab him.
You're behind a door.
I'm gonna take all my points and just blindly attack him around the door.
Fair enough. I give you a -2 on that then.
Well, that's a -1. I have 2 points.
Oh, well, if you can hit a 1, perfect hit, then I mean it wouldn't be impossible.
You only have 2 combat points.
Yeah, I have 2 combat points. So I missed.
You, I guess you were holding the wrong side of the dagger or something at this point, right? I have a.
I was like,
Wait, I need to open the window. I have a bee in here.
Yeah.
Hey, bee, you're not supposed to be here.
Anyway, that's my entire turn. I can walk 1 meter if you don't.
You're not supposed to be here, bee.
You could walk 1 meter and do nothing. Why would you?
I hope the bee goes out.
That's so bad.
That was a worthless turn, man. But sure, why not?
Yep.
And Magnus
It
just
looks good. Okay.
no, it doesn't look good at all. Magnus just looking at like what the hell are you doing? Like you're standing behind a door, pressed about the door, and then you're stabbing around the door like this, and the guy is not even close to you. And Magnus is like, what the hell, dude?
Yep. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay, good work, man. So then it's Bodgir.
I'm useless.
So I guess, I mean, I will take a whole mighty single step forward
Oh yeah.
and
It's magical.
I'll try and hit this man.
Mm-hmm.
Dual wielding guy, so
Yeah, go for
I
it, man.
will.
Kick his ass.
So how does this attack roll? How many combat points? Oof,
You use
I'm gonna
2
put-
points to go there.
Okay.
Right, and then that's from your 3 points.
Yeah.
And then whatever point you have left, you can decide if you want to save some for parrying, because it's going to be their turn after.
It is.
Well, the spearman has already done his stuff, but
Right. Harry. Maybe that would have been better.
I'm gonna do.
How much would it cost for you to get around him?
they're standing 2 people in next to each other. They're kind of covering the whole
It'd give
door
him
at
an
this point.
attack of opportunity if I
Right.
tried to get past him.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be difficult.
That axe of opportunity is not that really impressive, so
Alright,
you're still gonna
I'll
get
do a mighty 16.
Though, didn't we add a bonus to attacks of opportunity actually?
Oh, never mind. It's a crit. I'm rolling nothing but crits, guys.
Oh, nice.
This is.
It
Okay,
makes up for my uselessness.
and they automatically hit, right?
Well, they can parry
Oh,
still,
wait.
but you
Oh,
get
yeah, you can
double
still parry,
damage.
okay.
Double
Double
damage roll.
damage.
Like an extra d10. So let's see
Oh,
if
here we go.
who did you hit? The wild
I
one.
was going for the dual wielding guy.
All right. He hasn't. Did he hit anybody yet? He moved up.
I think
right? No, he hasn't done anything this turn.
he tried to attack Vig. I think.
He has not done anything this turn, so he can still parry. Oh,
I mean,
he fumbles.
Oh,
Yay!
okay. So then
Uh,
I get to 2.
How does fumbling work when you parry?
I don't think. I just guess you don't parry.
Maybe you lose your weapon.
No. Well, okay, so he fumbling trying to parry, but he is kind of
Okay.
stumbles
So-
instead.
Damage.
So it's 2d10 then. You can roll one at a time, I guess. It's easier. Choose one 1d10 and then open roll whatever. What kind of weapon are you holding?
I'm using a one-handed heavy hammer.
Oh yeah. So
He
it's,
doesn't have any armor, does he?
He does actually have armor.
Is it metal?
Yep.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Chainmail.
that means I get bonus, right? Because blunt weapons get bonus versus. Well, it says armor / metal.
Yeah.
So I guess it's any
You get
armor,
bonus damage. Yeah.
and it's +3 damage.
From
But
that, did I
armor.
give you that much extra?
Well, that's what the rules say.
Okay. I guess.
One-handed light is +2, and then one-handed heavy is +3.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay,
That's
so
a lot of plus though. Did I give you that much?
that's how much it says in your Patrick's Home Rules.
Yeah,
Would
I
you-
guess so. I'm a fucking idiot.
Who wrote
Yeah.
those rules?
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's 1d10, open roll 8. Can't remember how to format it. Oh, it's open roll 9 even. Plus 4 for my strength, plus another 3. I think that's it.
Let's see here.
And then plus another d10,
Uh,
just separate.
Bloodband.
So 18.
Damn. Yeah, I gave you a lot of extra damage.
3. You gave me 3 extra damage.
That's quite a lot. Yeah, he has chainmail. So that's oh yeah, PV5. Okay, so what did you do? How much damage?
So 18 damage. Most
18
damage I've
damage.
ever done.
Okay, and he didn't
I mean,
block
it is a
either.
critical hit.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice critical hit. 18, and he has a chainmail, so that's -5. Okay. 13 then. 13 damage. So you just kind of smashes into his chest as you round the corner of the barn door, and he just stumbles backwards 2 steps, and he's now in this here.
Oh.
You boom, and all right, cool thing, and then it's actually the sibling's turn. So the sibling is gonna try to attack Magne Bite again. He's gonna use so many points. So he has a small sword, short sword, and he hits Magne. And let's see if Magne can defend himself, perhaps.
I hope not.
Where did I write Magne's points?
Are you that interested in his sword?
Yes.
Hey, it's a legendary sword. Don't. That thing, if it was made of iron, which it's not, it's made of something else, would be worth 120 gold.
And I just
I
don't
think.
like the guy either.
Right, +8. I'm just writing down what Magne has here. I'm very organized today. Okay, Magne is gonna try to block, and he fumbles.
Yay.
Great work, Magne. So let's see damage with a glaive. Let's go into his thingy, bandit, and then go down here, and he has a glaive. Oh, it's yeah, okay, 6 damage to Magne Bite. So yeah, like Magne was kind of smirking at Corbly just now, and then he fails even worse himself at trying to block, and he's kind of just pulling up the sea axe in the air and just misses everything, and he gets kind of nicked in the side of his ribs with the sibling's glaive. He seems very happy about it, the sibling. Like, he says, exactly with that voice. Alright, and then it's the Berserk's turn.
Oh god.
He kind of gathered himself after getting hit in the chest by a massive piece of stone, and he's gonna rush Mane. So,
Might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
1,
Threatening
2,
him after
3.
using stone.
So that's 6 points. He's just and like swinging his flail. He's flailing his flail around in a flaily way. And he has a fuck ton of points to use. That's great.
So this has been fun. I regret everything.
How much health do you have again?
Less than average. A lot less than average.
Well, yeah, but how much? So we know if you've died.
Currently, I actually have.
You should have max right now, right?
No, I actually spent some health on that spell.
Oh,
Not a lot.
dude.
Not a lot. I still have 26 points of health left.
But luckily, as he's rushing you, just as he's about to hit you with his flail, a piece of the rock that you were using is on the ground in front of you, and he stumbles on it, and he falls with his face straight into your chest instead, and you get 0 points of damage.
What?
And he falls on the ground. He's prone. He
Did
fumbled.
he stumble again? Did you roll another 20?
Yep, 3rd in a row. So he's prone on the ground.
Well,
You
they
are,
have to be
and
balanced
blah, blah, blah,
by
ding,
nothing
ding.
but crits.
right? And this is with my actual die, you know, like
Maybe you accidentally weighted it to be terrible.
Yeah.
it's metal, so it might be. So that's his turn, I guess. Good work.
You're using a cheat die before the wrong game.
I mean, actually, to be fair, he's using a weighted die for normal D&D, where 20 is the best.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he's playing the wrong game.
I am playing the right game, though.
Don't help the GM.
All of you are done, so that would mean it's the Wild Bronze turn. And he fumbled before and got pushed back a little bit. He used some points already. He's gonna take 2 points to walk forward and try to attack Bodgir.
Okay. Let me just calculate how many I have left.
All right, Bodgir, and he has. I think he has that many points left. Okay, cool.
Did he just fail again?
Yeah. I fumbled
How?
again. The fuck? So yeah, he rushes forward. And then I guess he also fumbles down on the ground and gets prone. He also stumbles on a rock and falls down on his face.
I'm totally gonna take credit for this later.
Single-handedly got them both to fall down with my magics. I just wanted to look like I was incompetent when I tried to hit them. I wasn't actually. So that's his turn. Now it's Magne's turn. Magne's gonna try to hit the sibling. He's quite hurt, Magne, though. He got a little bit hurt. But
Your current probability of doing this is 0.0006. 25, but that doesn't. Like, there's 3 zeros.
He hits. And the sibling is gonna try to parry. And he does not parry. And let's see how much damage Magne Bite does. Magne Bite damage.
Oh,
Oof.
open roll.
He open rolled it and then got 1. But
Well, it's 13 anyway. That's quite
still
a
very nice.
big chunk of damage.
Yeah.
Just one of the higher ones from this encounter so far.
So he is kind of well, Magne was kind of fumbling, right? So he was like almost falling down, and then he gathers his balance, and he twists his body, and he stabs his dagger deep into the leg of this little sibling, and he shouts out. He's hurt, quite hurt. All right, so that's the turn. Let's roll initiative again.
I've already done so.
Did you fill in your new initiative number thingy?
It does it automatically if you select your character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just bodyguard doesn't do that.
Ah,
Bodgir is special.
Yeah, he's a special.
I think.
That's
I think. Because you guys were telling me to use the macro.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I tried using the thing, but I might click the wrong one on that. That doesn't seem right. I'm putting my -6.
Oh,
Yeah. That's right actually.
Oh
You
wait, it
rolled
open
10 out of
rolled.
5. Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
perfect.
I was doing a great roll. But
Now I don't need to do stuff manually anymore.
Oh
You
wait,
ma-
sorry.
Fuck.
So new initiative.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
New run, dude.
Sorry.
And now I can manually change my thing anyway.
All right. So the first one in the order is the spearman, and as his leader falls down next to him, he looks quite scared actually. He's gonna run. He's gonna rush forward and help the wild brawn up. and say, "Boss, let's get out of here, boss." And they're gonna move away, both of them together.
But
and that's gonna give
it's not his turn.
Nope. But that's gonna give you a attack of opportunity if you want to. But
Well, I guess I'll try and attack the one I attacked before, the dual wielder.
all right, sure.
I'll just give it everything I've got, which is 21. So I'll put 19. Oh wow, I hit! What a...
All right, let's see if he parries. He managed to parry. So how much damage do you do?
Okay, so how much damage? It would be D10. Open roll. Plus, and this was the one wearing armor, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But is oh, you get +7.
Oh yeah, because +4 strength.
Oh, it's not on his armor. It's on his weapon.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then it's -5.
Okay, so it doesn't even go through his protection value on his weapon. So that's good. He just parries you as he kind of fumbles away with his left axe, and just kind of bats your hammer away. All right, and that will go to Bodgear then, if you want to do something.
Okay. Remaining, I have. Enough to. So. I have 2 points just on anything, which I can use to step forward. And then I could try and hit him with my shield. And that doesn't open roll, but I have 4 points on my shield. Just try and punch him with that.
All right, sure.
Let's see how well this goes. Oh.
Well, you tried.
No more crits from me.
All right, so Corbly, it's you. It's your turn.
Yeah. So I just want to close the door and lock it now, since the berserker who opened it ran away. But I know we still have a guy inside, but
yeah, he's standing where the door needs to go to be closed. So you need to push him out if you want to do that.
Can I just do a strength check and just take everything I got just to push the door?
Yeah, you can try, and you can do another strength.
Worst case scenario, I'm knocking him off balance or something.
All right, so you do a D10 plus minus your strength.
4.
Is that plus minus your strength? Oh yeah, you don't have any strength.
Yeah, no. I'm a mage.
Let's see here. Here's his. He managed to hold the door open.
Okay.
All right, that's you.
Yeah.
And Big Magne.
Magne, Mai, or
you can
Magne?
decide. Magne or Vic, any of you.
Vic can go first.
All right. So Vic, what do you gonna do?
I will smite the evil people with this sword, I guess. So now we are outside, so I have to move using 4 points, right? And then I guess I can... Oh, wait, I can actually flank, can't I?
If you go a bit further, I think you'd be flanking, right? Because
something like
right.
this, right?
You're right.
So the rules say from the side, it's
+5.
You get +5, and if you stand behind him, you'll get +10.
Oh, so can I actually go here and be behind him?
Yeah. If you spend the points,
So that'd be
8 points.
So you spend 4 points to get 10. That's
still to the side, by the way. That's not behind.
I mean, I suppose he could just.
Yeah, I could just
go that way.
Yeah.
And then that's still the same amount.
Yeah.
All right.
So you've lost 4 but gained 10.
Yup.
Well,
You
lost 8, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, but I was more meaning
Yeah.
you lost 4 to get close enough anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could move 1 over and go be behind this guy who I've already damaged, right? For like 13.
That would cost like 2 more, so then I have the exact same number, but
He's hurt.
To be behind him, yeah, I guess that would be behind him.
that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's-
Well,
he's
then
elite.
I've just used 5 movements, so 10 points, and I gained 10, so I actually have the same number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, free movement, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so this sword does +3/+3, so I have 24 points that I'm gonna use for 2 attacks.
What was that? 2 12s.
Yep. 2 12s. Do I have plus something? No, it's plus SV, so no, okay. Nope.
Oh.
Yes, okay. So
Hey.
He's gonna try to block your second attack,
okay.
and he blocks it.
I'm
So
sad.
do some damage and see if you can damage his weapon at least.
So damage. That was +3 with the sword, and +4 with the strength. That's +7. So that's 1d8. How does the exploding thing work?
It's like a exclamation mark, right?
8, something like that. +7. Okay, well, it didn't explode anyway.
So 13 points. So yeah, his weapon does get some damage actually. You do quite like sparks fly from his axe, and you nick one of them.
That is the power of my mighty non-magical sword.
Oh yes. All right. Cool. So now Mane.
Yes. Okay. Great.
So you have a
Um,
big, muscly, sweaty dude lying on the floor in front of you, looking up at you, surprised.
Yeah. Fine. I can't back down. I can't do anything of that. Does he get like attacks of opportunity on me if I
Nope.
back away? Even what?
Nope,
Not. Oh,
because he's prone.
that's wonderful. Then I'll. The first thing I'll do is actually walk just a couple of steps back, like 1, 2. That's as far as I get with my points right now. Yep, and then fuck it. Does he look like he's? Because he didn't seem to be afraid of the stone appearing out of nowhere and hitting him.
I think like he was afraid, but the adrenaline kind of he just realized I need to get this guy down on the floor before he does that again. So that's why he was rushing you.
Okay, that's fair. Then I'm just gonna. This is a bad idea, but things have been going bad anyway. So yes. I've already paid for the things. Yes, and
Sacrifice your health.
Yes.
Your health.
yes. As more blood starts running down my face and out of my eyes,
She's gonna kill
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try to make a piece of flame appear in my hand, bright as a torch. But this is probably not gonna work.
intimidation.
Yes, essentially I'm gonna do some more obvious.
Or you could just light him on fire.
No,
Yeah.
I can't
You
do
could
that.
just
No, he
Use
can.
it to light him on fire.
Wait. There we go. Yes.
He's laying down.
No, I can't put it on anyone. I can't use this spell to hurt anyone.
What?
Yeah, that's
It's
problem.
worthless.
Why don't you just like
Give
fill
him
the
a heart
hallway with stones?
Why don't you just stab him? while he's
Because I don't have my knife in my hand, so I'd have to reach for it, which would take probably a lot of my combat points. And even if I succeeded, I wouldn't have enough combat points to even successfully hit him. Or if I failed my roll to,
But you have bonuses against prone people.
it's not worth it. But this worked. Yes, I'm happy. Yes. So as I back up, and I do that, and I make it like flame and like look very scary in my face, and I'm gonna say, "Get out now."
All right. I'm going to roll a psych roll for him. All right. He looks super scared, and he's trying to push himself backwards as he's lying down there on the floor, like just kind of like pushing away from you, trying desperately to just get away from the flame and this scary dude. But it's not his turn yet, so he can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it up as if I'm gonna throw it,
All right, cool.
and I'm gonna channel all the mad mage.
And the blood is running down
Yeah,
from your eyes
absolutely.
as well. So that's pretty scary. All right, it's the sibling. So Colby, you kind of pushed him into the doorway a little bit.
Yeah.
So he also sees Mana doing this. So
Yay.
let's see
Helpful.
how he reacts to this.
With vengeance.
You see his pants. The color of his pants turns darker, and some dripples of some liquid falls down at his feet, and he just turns away and runs.
I'm gonna quickly close the door then, because I'm still like pushing it.
Let's
Right?
see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many points does he have? 15. Okay, so he's running this way. Okay, so he just ran for his life, pretty much. He didn't even say anything. He just pissed his pants and started running.
What did you do?
What did I do?
This was the guy. I thought. Oh, is this the same one? I thought it was the one that got pushed in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got pushed out a little bit, so he saw as Mane was doing this, and he has very
see.
bad psyche, and is a little bastard. So he runs away, bravely runs away.
Brave Sir Robin.
Right. So that's him, and then we have the berserker, and he's gonna stand up. He's gonna use some points to stand up. He's gonna probably use a lot of points to stand up. He does stand up, and then he's going to also bravely run away. He did not piss his pants though.
Will we ever manage to kill
1,
them
2,
before they
3,
run away?
I will find.
I mean, they've got to come all the way through the house, right?
I will eat your soul.
All right, so he got
Careful,
just
those
to
guys
the
are just in the other room.
he's just to the top of the stairs, pretty much. All right, so that's them, and then we have the wild brun. He's gonna continue running away, I think. He kind of realizes kind of an awkward situation, so to say. So let's see, how many points does he have? He has been parrying. Oh yeah, he's been parrying. He can't do anything because he's used all his points to parry you 2 times. So he's just gonna turn this way to try to run. And then we have a Magne.
But wait. Question there. If he's used all his points for parrying, then he doesn't have any points to run.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always run without points.
No.
The house rules. The house rules. You can always move your full movement.
Not
if you run.
if you
No.
parry or attack in the same way.
Yeah. You can give up all of your combat points and all of that stuff. And
That's
just move your
if
full
you
movement.
have all your combat points remaining, you can give them up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can abandon them.
Right. So Magne, he's just kind of looking confused around, like, what just happened?
Why did they run away?
He probably heard me saying all of those things very
I mean,
demonically.
If the guy in the door heard,
Right. So he just takes a step forward to the door, but he doesn't go through it. He just kind of looks down after the dude that was running away, pissing himself. Like, Corbly, what just happened?
We need to keep you safe first. I don't know what's going on. Which is not a lie.
Right.
He didn't see. He doesn't know.
So that's that turn, huh? So let's roll initiative again.
Ha! You fools! I have already done it, and rolled pathetically. But still, to be fair, I did roll a 5. That's like even. But now I'm holding all my
5.
stuff again. I need more initiative, guys. I need more.
We shall feed you initiative until you
I
are a
have
strong
plus-
boy.
How much? What am I? How much plus initiative do I have? Need to.
Add your the dexterity.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
have +4 to my initiative, but I'm still at -3.
I think I calculated the stuff for you guys in your character sheets in Roll20.
That's assuming we're wielding all of our regular equipment.
Right, but you can kind of fix that, right? Or like change that a little bit depending on what equipment you had.
It was working fine. I didn't have all my equipment on at the time, so I wasn't using it.
All right, everybody rolled now, right? Mana, you rolled.
Yeah, I've already rolled. I got 7, and I've added it in.
Okay. Cool. So the spear man, he's gonna run and run and run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Which way is he running?
10. He's running south.
Oh,
That means that he gets triggered on attacks of opportunities from both bodyguards, right?
I will
Yep.
not.
Yep.
I will not attack him. I'm fine with him running away.
You used like 2 points.
But I will.
All right,
Okay.
go for it.
So wasn't he originally? I was on his backside, right?
He was. You were at.
It was facing
not-
me. So
It was between me and Bodgir, so I have the
Yeah.
backside funny business bonus, right?
Sure.
Okay. So attack of opportunity, I can land a single attack or use any SV I want. I think I can use all my SVs, right? Not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
but you're not gonna kill him. He's a
Yes,
full
I-
health dude.
So I'm gonna do 3 attacks. 12, 12, and 10. That's a fail. That's a success. Well, I'm gonna roll this one and see what happens. 1d10 exploding 8 plus 7. Oh.
+7. God damn.
I've got the strength and I've got the sword.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's one attack.
And then second attack.
Did you increase your strength to 4?
I had 4. You already asked me this question and I already answered.
You said you had 2 before. Because you were like,
I think.
oh, I didn't want to make myself troll blood.
Wait, how many weapons actions are there on that big sword?
Oh yeah, there's only 2.
Yeah, there's a rule with that, and two-handed gives you more, but I don't remember at which levels. The two-handed skill, I mean.
Oh really?
Yeah, it does. It does. You can get to 4, but I don't remember at which level it does that. Handed.
I have not read about this.
Let's not get into the thing then.
Blah blah blah.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Level 3 and 5.
So what's your level?
I think I'm 3. I'll just check. But that's a very valid remark. Oh no, I'm at 2. Okay, so.
Okay, so you don't get the third attack.
Huh.
So you did
Remember my SP plus something
16 points of damage, which is quite substantial anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got.
But wait a minute, if he only gets 2 attacks, couldn't he have said that he used those 10 points from the last attack on the first attack?
Yeah,
Meaning
that's
that
true.
from 12 to 17?
All right, sure. So do damage again then.
Good.
Yes,
Rules lawyering, I'm terribly sorry.
So that's 29, right?
Yep. No, I don't know.
And
Yeah.
So
Damn.
as he passes you, you just kind of swings your you swing your you swing Dreamer twice, and he loses two of his fingers. He loses his little finger and his ring finger on his left hand.
That's it. That's not actually very.
With the first attack, and
Okay.
the second attack kind of hits him in the ribs, and kind of slices a big chunky thing here. He's still running, but he looks really, really hurt.
This is the power of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
The Schwartz.
I am now your god.
All right, so that's him, and then we have Mane.
Man again, me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna scarily stalk after the guy there, just spending my. You know what? I'm not quite sure. He's already fleeing, so and the door to Magne's room. Like if I were to sneak into the bedrooms, the common bedrooms,
He'll probably see you.
he'll probably see me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's just standing in the doorway right now.
Okay. I'm just. Oh God.
You never said we locked the doors after us to the other rooms.
Right. That's true. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna enter the owner's study then.
Sure.
Just gonna plop in there and close the door behind me.
All right. Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna just still holding fire in my hand. I'm gonna smear the blood all over my face, sort of, and up into my hair, so that it almost looks like it looks like I've got a cut or something on my head. And then I'm gonna pull up my hood over my head to just conceal the fact that I've been bleeding from my nose and eyes, essentially.
Are you doing this with your flame hand or your
No,
normal hand?
no, the other hand. I was very clearly holding my flame hand like this and doing this.
I love that you have a flame hand now.
Yeah.
You should probably get rid of it because Magnus
Magnus,
like.
yeah, Magnus, he's gonna say demon. No,
Also,
the
Vic,
flame
you've
hand is
got-
harmless to me.
30.
Oh, you could have done it with your flame hand.
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
the outside.
No. Here's the no.
Oh,
I,
yeah, the 10,
it's,
10.
here's how the magic works. I hold the flame in my hand, and it won't hurt this hand. But I put
Okay.
the flame under something else and light that on fire, and that fire will then hurt me very, very much. If I hold this fire over my face, it will burn my face, but it won't hurt my hand. I can also, if I really wanted to, I could take this flame and put it on the tip of a staff or a rock or something, and
Yep,
it won't
you've-
hurt the
You've
staff.
done that before.
Yes, exactly. But you didn't listen to my explanation last time because now you're asking stupid questions. So
I didn't ask. I
Like-
remember.
Guys, if it didn't hurt you, you could have had a very interesting masturbation session with that fire.
What?
Why, Patrick?
I am gonna
why?
pretend that you didn't
Why?
say that, and then let's move on.
All right, so that's Mane,
Yes.
and then it's Corbly.
Yes, Corbly is gonna be like. I'm just gonna lock the door.
Okay. You close and lock the door.
Yeah.
And do you say anything to Magne as you do this?
Think of the children. We need to keep. We need to protect them.
Okay, he backs away a little bit and kind of seems to agree with you.
Yeah.
And the children-
then I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna go to the window and start looking out at the carnage outside.
Right. So yeah, the children has just been in bed, looking at his father, kind of defending them, and you guys fighting with this little dirt blonde guy, like in the little room, like this. And they seem quite relieved that you closed the door, actually.
Yeah.
I
I hope they're impressed by my stabbing techniques.
Yeah, definitely, very much so. The kids, Alti and Geir, has never seen such a beautiful show of martial force before. Okay, so that's Corbly, and then we have Vig Selvig.
Oh, I cannot do anything because
You're very spent.
into the other guy.
Right.
By the way, just a remark. Can he move as far as before if he's hurt? I don't know. I'm just.
Wound penalties does apply to movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, I was just wondering.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That they actually are worse at hitting stuff now. Oh, good that you remind me. We haven't played in a while, huh? Yeah. So Vig can't really do anything. So that's Bodgear's turn then.
I guess I'll hit this guy in the back
All right,
a ton.
go for it.
So now I've got
Oh,
only 31 points, not your. But then I don't have a +3
34.
sword.
How many weapons actions do you have with your weapon?
I can do 3
Hmm.
with my one-handed light hammer,
I just recommend.
which would be like a 10, and an 11, which
you could
50,
do it. Yeah, you could
like
do a
55,
Uh,
or
by the way, I'm gonna rule right now about the flanking that you need to be exactly behind him, just like in D&D, where it's one person here and the dude, and then one person
okay.
here.
So which
So-
way is he facing then?
Well,
Indeed.
you need to be like
For us.
you need to be here to be a proper flank. Otherwise, it's just +5.
Okay, yeah, but it's not against each other. It's if you stand to
That's
the
what
side
I
of
decide.
the target, and
That's what I decide now.
no,
It's just
okay.
too powerful.
So you got +5, or you can move and get +10.
Well, then I'll spend 2 points to get
Yeah.
10. So now I have a mere 29.
I would recommend. I just saying I would recommend a 15 and a 14.
Yeah, it's probably
I mean,
Probably wiser.
if he's already hurt, then 2 attacks, good chance attacks, that'll
Mhm.
have a good chance of bringing him down.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
He's gonna try to block.
Yep.
And he fails.
Okay, now I gotta roll the.
You can just roll the damage either way, since you're damaging the weapon if he blocks.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
He's dead. That'd kill me in one hit. Well, that's not including armor, but
The
oh my god!
fuck? He tries to block you with his one of his axes.
With his face.
And
I have +7.
he kind of times it badly, and you swing after him, and you just cave in his face, pretty much. He's just a body, and then his face is in his chest now, and there's blood like a fountain like this.
Fuck.
So he kind of
Yes.
his head just explodes pretty much.
That's the highest single roll I've ever seen.
You're right.
7.
Now I regret it.
So I have 4 strength, and I get 3 against armored targets.
Oh, yeah,
'cause I'm
that's
using a
armor
hammer.
piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Could-
How's
Which. Oh, goddamn.
Rikishi,
That
I
was-
know what the rules are for 200.
Yeah, that's the Patrick's home. Can
The-
send a link
Patrick,
to those.
could I please
Thanks.
say that I took the southern door, the big guest suite with the window, so that I could
So
have
that you
seen
could
this?
see.
Sure. You were at the window.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I
thank
moved
you.
Goddamn.
So just as you arrive there, you look outside, and you see just this wild bronze head just cave into his chest and then explode, and it's kind of like his shoulders. It kind of gets split in the middle a little bit, so his shoulders fall out to the side as his head is kind of pressed into his chest.
He gets split in the middle by a fucking hammer.
Yeah, pretty much. Just his
Whoa.
upper chest, pretty much, because his head, the pressure from his head going into his chest is kind of
Yeah.
pressing his shoulders out, and
His-
the blood is
his
just
back.
splashing.
His back
That
and
is
his
that is
ribs
one of the
are
hard
badly
parts of
broken.
trying to explain massively repetitive damage and exploding.
And you feel you kind of realize that not even Gave would be able to repair that damage.
I mean,
May
some magics.
may
I know
whatever,
magic.
may whatever gods he believes in have mercy on his soul. Is what,
I
is what
really-
I just mutter that to myself.
Yeah. It would be really fun to raise him from the dead and just have him fight them.
I mean, he doesn't have a head
Forever.
anymore.
Doesn't matter.
And just as this happened, Soti wakes up and kind of sits up and like, huh? What the hell happened? He kind of has some glass in his face, bleeding a little bit. I think we finished the fight there, huh?
Yeah, the rest of the
Oh,
bandits are probably fleeing.
Right. The rest
I
of
mean,
the
we
dudes
could
are
still try and
Window
give
they can jump
chase.
out.
the rest of the dudes here are just kind of jumping out of the window on the north side of the house and running out that door there. And this little dude here is just bravely running
I mean,
away.
I still technically got like 18 points,
Let them run away, okay?
but I got a good roll. I'm feeling good.
All right, so this is a pretty good time to take a break. I think get some coffee.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great.
So good fight, guys, and let's take a short break. So be right back.
Make a drink.
All right, it's time to start again. All right, so you just scared away these little bastards. You managed to ruffle stomp one of them, the big dude, the most important dude that was not supposed to die, but he died anyway. He is very dead now. His cat is gonna miss him.
Oh man.
As the spearman runs away, he sees his boss' head explode and his shoulders kind of slump to the sides, and he's shouting, "We'll be back and get you for this, you bastards!" As he runs away out of the
Why not just
southern
fight us
door.
now?
Of course, the cousins of the brother of the mother will come back eventually.
I like that this group's now mission is just finding this little brother of the herd and just killing everyone he's with.
I always try to catch them, but you always do something that lets them escape.
Let us chase them down. I mean,
This
to be
will
fair,
never
first time
end.
we failed.
Yeah.
This time,
Um,
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
so as he escapes through the door or the gate in the south part of the compound, you hear horses galloping away.
Oh man.
Of course, they have horses.
Of course they do.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extinguish that light. Just
Mhm.
let it go.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go into the corridor where these people have been, and I'm gonna try and collect some of their blood.
All right, yeah. There's a little bit of blood,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole body here,
and there's
guys.
also a lot of piss. If you want to collect some piss instead,
That might work, maybe.
you have
I mean,
anything
they'd
to
all
collect
work,
in.
right?
What you
What?
collected in?
I did it like before when I collect some blood from Sola. It was with parts of my healing kit. I just had pieces of cloth that I dabbed the blood in to keep it relatively fresh and intact as well as pieces of blood.
All right. Yeah, you should have enough of that kind of cloth. Or I mean, there's cloth everywhere in here, so
Yeah.
you can just kind of soak it a little bit, right?
Yes.
So you
That's my intention.
soak it in some piss or something.
Maybe.
I mean,
I mean, did the guy that pissed himself? Did he get wounded in any way, or is there blood from him?
Yeah, he did get wounded actually.
Yeah.
I know
bled-
why you don't want the body. The guy's dead.
Yeah.
He bled quite a lot in the side of Magnus' room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out in the corridor, collect first the blood from the berserker dude who I hit with the rock, because you said it opened a big wound, so I assume there's some blood somewhere, maybe on the rock.
Yeah, but I think the rock does the rock disappear? Or
No, it's there permanently.
like a big rock.
Yeah,
It's just a big rock in the
How are you
hole.
gonna explain
No
the
wonder he
fucking
tripped.
Bounta stone?
yeah, yeah. Here's the thing, though. I'm just saying here. I'm just asking the GM here. What's the logic of creating such a huge rock and then throwing it, and it only doing minimal amounts of damage? Because if you ever get hit by such a huge rock for real,
I
then
mean,
you're dead no matter what. Like, you killed.
Okay, so
Thank you.
first off, I'm thinking it's not like as big as about a stone. Like a,
yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's.
I think it's maybe
Stonehenge
like
size.
this, you know.
Yeah.
So that's first. I mean, and if you just clip somebody or something, that doesn't really hurt them much. But since
maybe
you did a lot of damage, you hit him straight in the chest. Yeah. So
Maybe the rock appears upright and it just falls on the guy.
Good
And
one.
depending on how tall it is, it will
No, it's,
just...
it's like a throwing rock. It's like Willow, right? In Willow, with the acorns, right?
Maybe. Yeah. That sounds fair. So okay, so it's not a huge rock. It's just a
But I was thinking
A
about
decent
where
sized
the
rock.
like the substance of the rock must come from somewhere, right?
yes. Some rock somewhere else will disappear.
Right, but usually it takes it from the environment that you're around, right?
I mean, here's the thing with negations, as I said.
Yeah, but that's not a negation. That's just a part of the spell.
No.
Like, it
That
grows.
is the definition of the negation. That the rock that I conjure, I have a pebble, and then the pebble grows out of nowhere, and somewhere else in the world, a rock of equal size will disappear, as if replaced by this rock. That is the definition of the negation.
I think in if you're outside in the future and doing this, I'm gonna have the ground kind of fly up and grab onto the rock as it flies, I think, or something. It's gonna be pretty cool.
I'm just saying I don't really like that detail. But if you're gonna insist on it as GM, then I will
No,
accept.
because I don't think it's a negation by itself. I think it's just part of the spell because the I think I read the spell because somebody else was using it as well before, and it said something about if there's no material around, it just comes like from nowhere. But if there is like rocks and stuff around,
Isn't that for the rock creation spell that he used to make a stair?
I don't know. Well,
Here's
if you read about it already, then it doesn't matter.
Rock throw. The enchanter picks up a small rock and throws it at the target within range. The Vintner evoked by this spell causes the rock to grow to a normal-sized barrow stone. That's the definition. As it hurls towards its target, it inflicts 1d10 open roll of 10 points of damage. Armor protects naturally. The enchanter does not need to throw the rock to enlarge it in this way. They can if they simply desire a huge rock for some reason, this spell works in the same manner as long as the enchanter has a small stone to begin with. If a target carries a shield, he may be lucky and use it to block the gigantic stone through passive protection. If the intended target has the evade specialization, he can attempt to jump away from the attacker and avoid injury, as long as he has not yet acted during the combat round, and he has to modify his skill value of the evade roll by -1 per each initiative.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah. And there's one thing here where it says that it can create a small stone in the enchanter's hand if he
doesn't have one, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's all. It has nothing about it ringing from here. Though there is the other one, shape soil, which explicitly explains that I have to, if I move, I can move around a lot of earth all over, and that has to come from somewhere.
What does it say about the negation in that part of that kind of space?
The negation for shape soil is that some...
there's like a negation for the whole tree, right?
Yes, yeah. When an enchanter weaves a spell, the negation is usually the opposite. A seeming exception to this is when an enchanter causes a quake. The negation is also a quake, and that happens elsewhere. Shifting land in one place causes land to shift in opposite ways somewhere else, and both results in a quake. If the enchanter desires a quagmire, a marsh is already present, will dry up in a moment. If they shape soil and stone in the desired way, elsewhere another creation of such material returns to its origins, such as a mound sinking back into the ground or an excavated pathway shattering. The enchanter hurls a Vintner-woven rock against an opponent's stone in another location, disappears as the Vintner filches it, steals it, to amplify what was thrown, which can be devastating if stone that disappeared has important place in a building or structure.
Right, so it doesn't have to be far away, right? It can be just next to
but the thing with it doesn't have to be far away. It can be close, but negations tend to be spread out.
How about just like roll a d10, and if it's like a 1, then it's from the location you are or something?
I mean,
I'm just gonna decide what makes it but if it's interesting, I'm gonna let it be close. If it's not interesting, I'm not gonna let it be close.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna be depending on my mood, how nice you are to me. And I think you should have to think about, is this a good timing? Is this a good time to use this magic? Like
always a good time for heart attacks.
Right. Oh, what happened?
Oh, the Loki disappeared.
Yeah, so my phone just died for some reason.
Ooh.
Did it run out of battery?
Well, I guess so, but it was plugged into the computer, so that should not happen.
Oh.
Well,
that's weird.
Let's just wait for. I think you were the last one in, so I think it will reset back to as it should be anyway, if we're lucky.
Well, I don't have a phone anymore, so.
Oh, it's totally dead. You can't restart or anything.
Well, it's apparently charging, but it's not really answering. So. I mean,
now I
can.
Am you in the positioning?
Yeah, right.
It is very hot as well, which is very unusual. So.
Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm kind of suspicious of what happened.
Maybe being charged and using caused it to overheat and it shut down to.
Shouldn't be. If it's a new phone, if it's like, should be
Oh,
fine.
it's new.
Who knows? This is most unfortunate.
But that's okay. People don't need to see our faces anyway. Yeah, they bravely run away. You guys are left standing there with the corpse of exploded head. And yeah, what do you guys do next?
I'm
I mean,
gonna stay safe in the room until they come get. That makes sense.
I don't really. I mean,
I guess you hear Magne is outside doing something in the corridor there.
he's trying to
Yeah,
hide the stone or something.
Just gonna slowly move it away.
The girls come around and help Sophie up, and they kind of just stares at the corpse of this Valbron lying in the courtyard there.
Oh, we should
As
probably
they-
put it somewhere.
And the blue one, Grima asks you, are you all right, masters, or do you need any tending? I could ask the girls to come down from the hayloft. They were hiding up there. If you need some help.
Is this to us?
Yeah. To Viking
Uh,
bodyguard.
Well, I think we were alright.
Yeah, I don't think they hit me at all.
Yeah. Did anybody get hit?
No.
Neither.
But only Magne. We are terrible guardsmen for Magne.
Oh yeah, Magne got hurt.
What do you mean? We killed one of the potential assailants. We saved his life. We scared two. What, you guys scared two off? Say you guys. Man, I scared two off. Me and Vig got these guys to start running away before we popped their skull. But we're great. We're great guards. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna like pick up the corpse and like move it somewhere out of the way because it's just in front of my front door.
Hey, looting time first.
Oh, true looting. We gotta see if he's got any loot.
I need to waste some time to think up of a good way to hide the sword.
You're gonna try. You can say that in the chaos, they got away with it, but then he can see you have it unless you hide it forever.
It's a pretty big sword.
As a very out of character way of reasoning about it, I assume Bodkir would not hide the fact that Viggy used a sword and other people probably saw him, so I can.
I mean, I'm not gonna go around telling anyone, but if they ask me,
Yeah, that's it. So
I won't
I guess I'll
lie
have to
because I
agree.
won't be able to do it. But I don't have to tell them anything.
All right, so if you loot the dude, he has a suit of chainmail on, which is in quite good condition actually, considering.
Mm-hmm.
So if does anybody want to pick up the bloody chainmail?
Oh, no, I just got to.
Are you guys carrying that pest infested?
What do you mean? I cleaned
Armor.
it. And, remember, I cleaned
Oh,
it and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
wearing
that's
it.
Oh, you're wearing right now a dirty troll armor.
I cleaned it
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, does anybody want to take the chainmail?
and repaired it. I need to check the stats on the armor.
So the chainmail is a normal quality chainmail, PV5, BV48, heft 5, minus
Heft
2
5,
to,
oof.
to movement and initiative.
I mean, I might keep it for later, but I mean, I suppose I'll take it off him.
All right, so that's just it got some damage. So it's a normal chainmail, but it has 2 damage in the BV, so it's 48 instead of 50 break value or breach value. Whatever. All right, and he has 2 Vilturaxi, 2 bearded axes, like this kind of.
I mean, I've already got
Shit.
one.
Yeah, he has normal quality, 2 of them, and a normal quality sea axe.
what was the name in Swedish?
Swedish.
Well, the name.
Oh,
what
see,
was
I
it?
changed all the names to English. in my-
It's in English. It's a bearded axe.
No, he's
in
asking for-
Trudvang.
No,
Yeah, in
I'm asking
Trudvang's
for-
speech, in Trudvang speech, which is not Swedish. It's
Oh.
called a vilturaxi.
Viltur?
Vilturaxi.
Yeah, I changed all that to English.
How do you write that? He doesn't recognize anything starting with V.
Like this. Vilturaxi. He has some. He has a little bit of money as well. He has. Let's see.
Oh, wait, it's a weapon. Of course, it won't through.
Are you looking in?
Yeah, in other.
I mean,
There should
Do
be
you want 'em?
more room for random crap. What is it now?
it's a bearded
Vilturaxi.
axe.
Two bearded
It's
axes.
a one-handed heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Normal
I mean, if
quality.
I was to take it, I would eventually just sell it. 'cause
One of them
That's what I'm gonna
has
do.
some damage. One of them has a BV 79 instead of 80.
Give it to one of the kids.
I've give him an axe.
He also has 19 silver, and
Do you split that?
he also have 70 copper in a pouch,
So,
in a leather pouch.
then-
Well, if we just turn... Well, here's the thing. You just turn... that... What was it? 19 silver to 190 copper.
Mhm. Divide
Plus,
that
what was it? 70.
9.5 silver.
Yeah. So everyone gets 65 copper.
65.
We distribute it equally without telling him.
60.
Through magic.
Okay, then. A copper piece is a tenth or a hundredth of a silver.
It is
100.
100th.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, it's 100th, so it'd be... Actually be... way more.
Oh, you used 10 instead of 100.
Yeah.
1,900 copper. So 950.
How about everyone just take like 5 silver?
Just take what?
Five
Take
silver.
5 silver rather than...
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense too.
Because it'd
5
be
silver
like...
for everyone.
It'd be 5 silver plus 5 silver plus 5 silver. One person would get 4. They get all the copper, 5 silver.
I'll take the 4 and all the copper.
Hey, Static, by the way, what do you mean the sound is... there was a guy in Twitch chat, Static, here. I saw it just now, actually. Sorry about that, Static. The sound was double, he said. But yeah, I don't know why. Oh, it was bugged. Okay, cool. Nice. By the way, Loki, how's it going with your phone?
Well, it's still dead, and I'm assuming if I try to restart everything, it will just die again, so I wouldn't expect it to come back for this session.
All right.
Yeah, let's tie this up then.
Yeah, I think we can pretty much finish here for now. We just loot and whatever you want to do as a last thing here would be fine.
I would collect the blood from everyone who got away, like talk with everyone who fought, and like collect the blood from people who got away.
Just, yeah, you can clean
and
the
I would
guy's
also
sword so
talk
that way no
with,
one...
with Magne. I would also ask if Magne would let me tend to his wounds.
Yeah, he seems quite happy to let you do that. Yeah. Thank you, Master Amanda. That would be nice. It's not nothing much, he says, and kind of looks at his arm. He has a cut in his arm here. But yeah, I trust you to take care of me, he says. He's quite happy about that, and the women are also helping Soti and whoever needs some help, and they seem quite relieved. And yeah. So you can try to heal Magne if you want.
First, I'm gonna do some first aid. Just bandage that up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so, okay. Do you want to?
That doesn't
Bearded
work very
axes
well,
or-
but then I'm just gonna be praying and
Sure.
that I mean eventually I'm gonna get that done and then sleep for the
Mhm.
night. So
For the
we don't have
night?
to roll 7 times or something just over and over and over.
It's the
At least
morning.
I don't feel like it.
No, it's not in. It's like in the middle of the night still.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I
So
assumed-
we'll take care of
Okay.
these things, then go back to sleep, rest, and I'll be back up at full.
Right. What about Soti? He's also hurt. You wanna heal Soti as well?
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, since you failed to protect us by taking, since you took our weapons and then failed to protect us while we slept here, and I'm gonna expect you to refund our expenses. As I say before I even start to heal him, but I'm just.
Did you see the other guy? He says. I gave back what he gave me back some, but I gave him some to think about as well. Look at his face, and then he looks over to the body. Oh wait, he doesn't have a face, does
No.
he? I
Excuse me.
That was my friend Bodgear. We took care of it. As far as I know, you didn't do anything. Now, would you like some healing?
he looks around and he looks to the lookout tower. Where the hell are those two anyway? Did anybody check in the tower?
I mean, I kind of glanced, but I didn't see him.
Must have been drinking again, he says. And then he kind of stands up and stumbles inside and grabs a mug of ale and sits down at one of the tables. He kind of ignores what you said to him. He seems to be wanting to drink right now. The girls.
I'll take it up with Magne next.
Right, and the girls are just trying to clean up a little bit. And the other 2 girls come down from the hayloft as well. And the little boy looks out through the barn door. Are we safe now, masters? Can I come out?
Probably not right now. Maybe in a minute.
Okay.
You know,
Yes,
and I'm gonna
I'll
move the
just wait
body
here. I'll just wait in here.
before, the little kid.
So yeah, what do you guys do with the body?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose I just pick it up. I don't know where to put it.
There's an empty room upstairs.
I'm gonna put it in a room.
I don't think they would appreciate that actually.
Well,
We just dump him on the floor.
Well, you
You can't just. We're a civilized nation, guys. You can't just.
Hey, fine, find a bush then.
Drag the bloody body through.
there's a
Yeah.
wooded area to the left.
I mean,
Give him to.
we
the
gotta
fire.
bury the body, guys.
Why would you bury an asshole that just attacked us?
So? Still the way it's done.
Is it though?
In Westmark, there's actually a tradition called the Rule of the Wilds, which is if someone is completely just doesn't show any care for civilization, then they are stripped of all their weapons and all of their tools and tied up essentially and left in nature to be judged by nature.
Jesus Christ.
Let's do that.
I think it's pretty
I mean,
much judged
and
already.
he's already dead, so I see no trouble with, since he's obviously not very civilized, I'd say just throw the body into the woods and let nature take its course.
Could attract wolves or something, guys.
Oh no.
These guys can't even stop bandits. We're gonna begin to pack our wolves.
I think wolves would come for the people. I mean, whether there was a body or not, wouldn't they?
What do you mean? They don't just. It's not how wolves work, guys.
Anyway, it's not a big deal what you do with the body, but just do something with it.
Fine,
please.
I'll just throw it in the woods. Nobody seems to care.
Okay, so I guess you throw him down the slope to the left or something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little staircase down, right? So you can just throw him down at the side here, to
Did
the
we
left
kill
here.
the blonde brother?
You
The
didn't kill
better
anybody
brother.
else. So. Yeah,
Did
just
Oh, they all got
throw
away.
him down here. That's fine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I
All right.
have their blood.
The girls kind of motions you guys inside and get some beer on the house for you guys. And they said and the Soti guy, the big fat guy, he says thank you sir for if you guys were not here, I don't know what would have happened. They never came like this before. The bandits usually stay away from us since we got the palace set up and the extra guards. They have never attacked us like this before, he says.
But they
I
were
mean, maybe.
looking for Magne.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That's what he said.
They did mention that.
Yeah. That's what they told me as well. And when I refused to help them, they threw me through the window. It was not a nice experience, I must say.
Maybe they've been following us. How else would they know?
I mean, they as far as I know, they live and operate from the Grim Hills. So if they might have seen you on your when you were on the road or something, I guess, he says.
I mean,
But
They
how would they
attacked
know
us
our names
before.
then?
Huh?
we recognize one of the men who attacked us.
Oh, really? Who is it?
There was some bandits I don't remember the name of who attacked us a while ago at this point. Does anyone else remember their name? Because I don't.
Yeah, do we know their
Oopsie.
names actually? Did we get that explained to us at some
I think
point?
as characters we probably wouldn't.
No, he did say his name, the leader.
Oh,
He said his name was Husk Wild, but you killed him. And then Otrygg Bite, the son of Kraltian Bite, he took the credit for that later, if you remember when you were meeting him, when you met him in the
Right.
By the way, Static the King, you're more than welcome to come and join us. You have the Discord link in the description below if you might join us, and we have some groups going on. Maybe Polka here will start his group up soon. I don't know. What's the plan?
Yeah. That's a thing that I intend to do. It's just been a lot of stuff like
Yeah, that's fine, man.
We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, it's just one. The guy in my Twitch chat, he said he would love to join. He's been playing Trudvang for 10 years. He said. So yeah, just come to Discord and I'll give you the proper roles to get down to the Trudvang section of the Discord server. And if there's any games coming up or if we need more players, we usually write it there and you can just sign up. Totally fine, man. You can come and chat with us. We always have some interesting chats. Anyway, let's go back to the game. So, yeah, they were definitely after Master Magne. And, I don't know. Have you run into them before? He says, and kind of looks over his shoulder to Magne that's come down at this point, right? And he sees Vig holding his sword, and he reaches for it and says, "Oh, thank you, Master Vig, for grabbing my sword for me." And he holds out his hand.
Oh, here's the moment.
His sword.
You give it to him?
What?
You give the sword to him?
I would slowly give it to him. Like looking it over, saying, "Yes, it is a mighty sword."
I see you used it well. I see, and he looks at the blood on the sword, and he kind of just cleans it with one of the cloth
Oh no!
somewhere, I guess.
The guy's blood. One of the guys who ran away's blood is on there.
And Mana already picked up blood from everybody. I would say.
Okay. So is the sword already clean?
Well, I guess Vig didn't clean it up.
I just took
A little
some
bit.
strip
Yeah.
and
A
just
little bit.
dabbed them.
Right. Yeah, but Magne kind of cleans it off. He has a cloth that he uses for that, I guess. And puts it on the other table for now. And he says, I don't recognize these men, at least the ones that I saw on the second floor. But I did recognize one of them was wearing a kind of like a tunic, like a heraldry or something. Did you see that? Like red and white?
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, the guy that you killed was also wearing this, like on top of the chainmail. But I don't. You don't say
What would those colors mean?
red and white. The only house that I know of with red and white is House Shordrot. But that's
It might be deserters, right?
yeah, I guess so. But as far as I know, Shield-jarl Wolfgat Shordrot, he usually treats his men quite well. I don't really get why they would desert him. He's the mightiest jarl in the land.
Maybe he's trying to seize more power. Removing.
Wait, but he's your jarl,
Yes, he's
right? He's your jarl.
well.
Yes.
We are in support of
So
House
why
Lodabrot,
why
and
would his men
Lodabrot are
attack
supporting
you?
them.
And I mean, he wouldn't be stupid enough to send assassins with his colors, right?
Maybe it's
I
a
don't.
false
I mean, I don't even know how this. I don't even think the Shield Jarl knows what House Beat is. We're in support of House Lodabrot, who in turn supports the Shield Jarl, but we never interact directly with the Lord.
gasp.
That is very strange. Maybe the colors mean something else.
Do you have the body still? We can maybe take a look.
Maybe there's someone who doesn't want you to get to the
God,
thing.
you gotta
What?
throw it over the woods. That would be useful.
I mean, and let's say that we throw the body out
So
at
I'm-
the end of everything. After
No,
done.
we did it. So I'm getting it again.
Nobody.
It's only over there.
You took off the tunic and the chainmail, so the chainmail and tunic.
I did
is
take off the
still there.
chainmail.
The guy is just the bottom of the.
Yeah. It's not difficult to get him.
Is it really just white and red?
Although it's
Or
way
just red?
redder than it used to be.
So Soti looks at one of the girls and says, Asdis, can you go out and grab the tunic off the dead guy? And she said, do I have to?
I'll do it. It's fine.
All right. Oh, thank you, master. And so you go out and grab the tunic and come back in with it. And one of the girls kind of cleans it off a little bit. And there is some kind of heraldry on it, actually. It's like
Gasp.
a wolf, and behind the wolf is like a
It's how stark.
it looks like a stylized lightning bolt behind it.
It's how lightning wolf.
A lightning wolf, and it's red and white. Like the
So it's
background
red
is
and
white,
white lightning wolf.
and the wolf is red.
What does this mean? I
Okay.
turned to Magne.
That is House Shardrot's heraldry, he says.
Wow. Here it is.
But that tunic doesn't look well maintained at all. And
Maybe they stole it.
but why would he wear this if he stole it? How would that help
Because he
him?
thought it looked cool. I don't know. They're bandits.
Maybe-
What do you want?
Maybe one of your enemies want you to think that they. Sorry,
House
Polka
Shardrot.
here forgot the name and can't. Shodrot.
Yeah, House Shardrot.
Maybe Shodrot. Maybe one of your enemies wants to think that House Shodrot has abandoned you or wishes you ill or something. Maybe the thing. Maybe we're on the way to the thing. Maybe someone wants you to not get to the thing or something. The thing is important, right? It's a big. It's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. It's the biggest one. We have 2 of these each year, and this is the biggest one.
Yes, then someone might want to.
I don't.
I
He,
mean-
he looks at you and says, "Yeah, you make a point. You make a good point, Master Mane, but I am not really that important. I'm just a farmer in support of the House of Lodabrot. If they would have attacked my shield jarl Einbjorn Lodabrot, that would be another thing. But I'm not even a shield jarl. I'm just a clan chieftain of House Beacon.
And yet, they did.
I mean, they must have seen my colors as we were traveling on the road. He does have some heraldry, I guess, that can be seen.
Like cape.
Maybe something like that. Yeah. And he said maybe they wanted to take me for ransom or something, but I don't really get why me though.
Then why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they hurt you with attack you with their daggers if we're trying to take you hostage?
Well, I did attack them with my dagger.
Yeah, but no offense, but your children were right there. If they wanted you, they would just have grabbed one of the kids.
Well, they were behind us in the bed, but yeah, I can't explain it.
Who knows? Their motives are a mystery.
Yeah, people often make mistakes in the heat of combat and act without thinking. And if, as you say, you struck out first in self-defense, then he probably did the same, because that's what happens when you draw a blade. So yes,
Heat of combat and all
maybe
that.
he did intend. Maybe they really did intend for this to be peaceful, and we just hand you over. But we could not do that because we are your herd right now. So
whatever the reason they ran away, do you know who these are, cousin? He says and looks at the big fat guy, and Soti turns around and says, they must be part of the Nulb gang, for sure. That's the only organized bandit gang in this area, the Nulb. I mean, they have been here before.
the Nulb gang.
They've been here before and asking for money and things like that, but we usually manage to chase them off. Never these many, though. And now, I think we pissed them off, he says. And looks at you guys. They're probably gonna come back.
Well, good luck with that, bud. We have somewhere to be. You know, we're here for a job.
Do you guys do you intend to leave it in the middle of the night now?
No, we need to
I mean,
rest. We need
They're
to.
not gonna.
They're not likely
I'm
to
fine.
attack again.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to bed early. I've rested. It's Magnus' decision.
We do not want to run into more trouble in the middle of the night when we can't see.
Magnus says, we are not ready to leave now in the middle of the night. It's too dark. It's too dangerous on the road. And we can't
sleeping,
leave.
apparently.
We can't leave these folk here to defend themselves and defend for themselves, can we? He says and looks at you guys.
They could come with us.
But they won't fit in the wagon.
Do you want to delay getting to the thing?
It wouldn't be a delay. Let's just make sure that if they're coming back, that they can't get in here. Maybe.
So what would you propose we do?
Well, we have a pretty defensible position here. If we can just close all the gates and see what happened with those two bowmen in the tower, he says. And Soti looks at the other woman and says, "Can you go and check on them, see what happened?" And she said, "Okay." And she goes out and comes back after a little while, and she says, "They were sleeping in the tower. I guess they drank too much last night. I woke them up now though, and they're on the lookout right now while we talk," she says.
Well, no more drink for these two, I guess.
Yeah. And Soti said, "I would be eternally grateful if you would help us defend this place if they come back. I'm sure they will bring friends as well. And we wouldn't be able to do it by ourselves as we are now. We had to let go half of the guards because of the bad business here." he says.
We can't say no. No when you're pleading. So
Well,
pleading for help.
if that's what Magna wants us to do.
Yeah.
Yes, we are Magne Bite here. It's where he goes, we go.
And Magne looks at you guys and says, it wouldn't be honorable to leave these folk to fend for themselves, I would say. But we need to have a plan. We need to prepare.
Well, I guess it's fortification time. We could dig trenches and get some pikes to put in them. We could try.
Before we start making such ideas, we really should get some rest.
I mean,
But they
you
might
guys should have
they
gone to
might be
bed.
back. They might be back anytime. I mean,
Well,
I don't know where they have their base or anything, but
Bodgear, you said you were well rested.
I
Take
am.
the guard.
I mean, I could.
I guess
We could use the little time we might have to, I don't know, potentially sharpen some stakes.
Yeah, I'd rather
I think
shop.
Soti said. I think the first thing we should do is close the gates.
Okay.
Would
then-
would somebody be able to help the girls with that? They're pretty heavy.
Sure. Let's go close the gates, guys.
Okay.
You have a shovel somewhere.
So Bodgear and the two girls, you go out and go to close the gates.
Is something gonna happen? Am I gonna get attacked closing some goddamn gates?
How beautiful.
You take an arrow to the knee.
See, I closed the gates for you. See,
I see.
interactive map and everything, huh?
I mean, I can't interact.
And the other girls come down as well and join you here.
Goddamn. Did we teleport to the other side?
Well,
Shadow ninjas.
you're out closing the gates, and the rest of you continue talking. So I don't know how many bandits there are actually. Soti says I only seen a few of them. This, like I said, this is the most I've seen ever. I reckon they could be maybe 20 or more if we are unlucky.
Well, then we need to kill them one by one, I guess.
Yeah, we need to decide where
I mean,
we.
why would they?
We killed their leader. I'm pretty sure they're not happy about that. And if they really want Master Magna here, and
But
they know now that the Hirid is here with him.
What's the point for bandits without a leader to kill the people that kill their leader? I mean, they're not gonna have leadership anymore.
I don't know if that was their actual leader. He says that's the man that usually came here to
And
get
what
money.
about going out and getting the drop on them instead?
I don't know how would we find them in the dark.
We have some quite effective trackers among our group.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can say if we had a tracker, we could.
Magnus says that's up to you guys. You have more experience with warfare than any of these guys. Anyway, he says. If we want to defend this place, we should definitely decide on a plan and set up defensive positions and decide where everybody is gonna be. If you guys want to go and track them, we can, of course, try that as well.
So would any of us be able to find where these guys came from? And I look around and I think money, but I don't say it.
I
think-
I look around and I still have the blood smeared over my face, but I have my hood up and stuff, and I'm hunched over and looking exhausted. Just I do
He's
not
in a
know.
fit condition to track, boys.
If you guys need to take a rest, then we need to at least make a plan and set up some shifts here.
Well,
All
I
right,
can try and build some fortifications, potentially.
We could.
But-
Just try to seal the gates. That would be enough.
I mean,
Then
there's
having
also
to climb
just
over the walls in the middle of the night is probably a deterrent enough.
Right.
there's that staircase that doesn't have a gate.
Right.
They could just walk right up it.
Well,
Yeah.
we need choke points to get them one by one. We can't just bar the gate.
Either ways, guys, I really need to get going soon. I said 1 to 4.
Yeah, so let's we can talk about this off screen a little bit and decide what we want to do. But yeah, this is the situation anyway.
I mean, we could decide next time.
Yeah, we can
Next
also do
time on.
Yes.
that. On
sounds good.
Trudvang Chronicles. All right, well, then I'll bid you good day and have a good evening and stuff, and a good continuation of the freaking holiday. Well, not holiday, but weekend. And it was nice to play with you guys again. Sorry for the problem last week, but let's continue like this. Is there anybody that has any problems or anything like next week with the schedule and this kind of thing?
I have another exam the Monday after that too. So I would really like the evening to study.
Right.
And,
so let's do 1 o'clock next time as well.
Thank you.
Perfect. And I also have exams right now, so it's the same for me.
Yeah.
And I also have a gig on the 25th, a wedding. I'm gonna sing.
I mean, I would really be hearing all of this. I would really be more comfortable if you guys do your stuff, and I can wait 1 more week. Just saying, I don't want you to risk your studies and stuff, and you have exams but
it's fine.
that's it.
If we really need to study, we'll decide that then, right?
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Thank you though. Anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you for watching, and come and join us in Discord if you want to join the game or another game in the future, and follow, subscribe, all of that shenanigans. So anyway, see you in next week or the week after.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Toodaloo.
All right.